is very different from our usual class. So today punya class kan kita kena ada interactions. Last time punya class ialah saya cakap, you dengar saja. Okay, you maybe you paying attention, maybe you not paying attention. But today class can I request everyone kan nanti ada interaction sikit? Boleh tak? Boleh ada interaction because what we learning today I require interaction. If tak ada interaction okay, these classes is called advanced tonality. Apa maksud tonality? Kita punya tone, macam mana kita pakai cara nada suara kita, okay, untuk buat sales. So what we learn today is nada suara. Imagine if I want to teach you something about nada suara, but yet you don't give me response boleh tak? Cannot we learning tonality. If you don't give me interaction, I cannot continue the class. You also cannot learn, correct? Is not? Because what we learn today is practical. It's not theory it's practical okay? Theory I think you all know already. Remember last classes kita belajar itu theory? That one is theory. So first part of straight line persuasion is about theory. Today we are learning about second part of straight line persuasion. It's about what? It's about tonality, tone kita. Macam mana kita pakai kita punya nada suara untuk tarik customer punya fokus untuk dengar kita cakap. Macam mana kita pakai nada suara kami untuk buat sales kita lebih menarik. Okay, so today we will be learning about tonality. So every one of you have to baca script. Okay, using what you learn today, everyone will have your chance to say something. Okay, so please pay attention to what I will be going through later. Okay, I think this is very powerful. Okay, if your nada, because kita buat telemarketing kan, kalau kita nada suara kan tak berapa menarik customer will not pay attention. Customer takkan pay attention to what we are saying. Sometimes nada suara bukan cakap kuat saja. We have to kena up, kita ada down. Okay, we need to let customer feel what emotional we are trying to let customer listen. Okay, and this is very important. Okay, in what sales. Kalau you tak ada nada suara, no matter how good your script you will never catch customer punya attention. Okay, nada suara very very important. Okay, so sekarang kita go through recap of kita punya previous class So previous class is theory class. Kita sudah belajar 3 tense. Apa maksud 3 tense? First time is product Customer perlu suka kita punya produk. Dari skala 1 sampai 10, we try to say something that can move customer from 5 to 10 Okay, this all theory Second is about you You need to sharp as tack, enthusiastic as hell, expert in your field. Apa maksud sharp as tack? Tack is what? Tack is tu ialah papan you tag something When I say sharp as tack means you tepat. What you say is tepat. He asks you a question, fast respond. Especially what in our industry? Calculation. Customer will be very very impressed kalau you mathematics cepat. Setuju tak? Setuju Okay. Kalau saya nak apply 20,000, how much is the installment? 200. Kalau saya tukar-tukar ini berapa? Tukar-tukar ini berapa? If you can do very fast sharp as tack we call pop. Customer will be very impressed. If you're I nanti go back to you I tak pasti let me ask my consultant first nanti I hantar you jadual what will happen? Ya macam kurang syok Sharp attack ialah I nak jawapan sekarang. Siapa nak tunggu jawapan? Tak ada orang nak tunggu jawapan. Sekarang punya orang kan cara nak cepat. Okay, I want you wait 5 minutes to get the answer. Kurang syok sikit kurang syok sikit. Okay, enthusiastic as hell. Apa maksud enthusiastic? Enthusiastic like you are very passionate in doing what you do. Like you are financial excited consultant. You want to share your knowledge. You cannot wait to share your knowledge. Let's say you baru kahwin, you cannot wait to share this news. Mom, I have a good news to share with you. I dapat 7A in my exam. Enthusiastic. Okay, enthusiastic. Expert in your field. Quite direct You are professionals. Okay, you are a professionals. The third one is company. Kita punya branding kena baik. Okay, dan kita sudah belajar smoke screen, kita belajar look ABC. Okay, today we will be mainly focused on you. Okay, not so much on the product, not so much on the company. We will focus on you. You punya nada suara dan bagaimana kita pakai emotional selling. Okay, kita selling ada dua jenis last time. Teori ingat tak? Kita ada logical selling, kita bagi facts. Ini murah, ambil lah. Interest rate murah, ambil lah. Installment rendah, ambil lah. The other cara is emotional selling. Okay, bagaimana kita pakai emotion untuk selling? Like urgency, families. Okay, you tak ambil hari ni. Today is the promotion, last day, all these things. Emotional selling, okay? Atau buy one free one. Emotional selling. Atau cucuk dia, pakai bagi dia. Later we will go through, don't worry. Later we will go through. Cucuk dia, bagi dia rasa macam sakit lah, okay? It's like doctor tell you lah, you punya sugar level very high already. You need to do something. That one is what? Emotional. Cucuk you, dia cucuk you. You makan benda macam ni minyak banyak actually you punya cholesterol sudah tinggi. Dia cucuk you tau. Dia cucuk you. Kalau dia I have to do something. This one is called what? Emotional selling, okay? Emotional selling, okay? So this one I just go through saja. Kita punya script sama. Open loop A, B, C. Then every loop we have to go ini tiga benda. Then today we will be mainly talking about these two things. Last classes kita tak cakap ini dua benda kan. Ini dua benda is what? Action threshold kena rendahkan, emotional threshold kena tinggikan. This one we never explain. Why? Because it's under second part of straight line selling. We call it emotional selling. Okay. Kita sentiasa dengar orang cakap macam ni Don't judge the book by its cover. Apa maksud in Malay? Kita parents I think sentiasa bagi kita tahu kan. Jangan judge orang lah berdasarkan dia punya muka, berdasarkan dia punya badan, berdasarkan dia punya appearance, berdasarkan dia punya suara, betul tak? This is our parents always tell us lah. But in fact people judge by first impressions. Correct or not? People judge by first impressions. Okay? Siapa setuju dengan ini statement? Okay? Setuju kita judge orang by first impressions Like hari ini kita buat panggilan Do you think your customer judge you? Yes. Do you think your customer judge you? Yes. Hello Encik Ali, nama saya Kevin, I calling from Ocean Solution. Do you think he judge you? Yes, definitely. Semua orang judge semua orang. Okay? So now my question is how many seconds does a customer make a first impression on you? That's the question I'm going to ask. You think how many seconds? 3 minit. Dia cakap dengan you 3 minit. I think Izan is a good person borak dengan dia. Okay, Priya, how long do you think it would take for a person to judge another person by first impressions? How long do you think it takes?
Probably few seconds because of how good I approach the customer.
Probably by few seconds lah.
Maybe the greeting, maybe the toning, maybe the way I talk.
Correct. Hashima, you think how many seconds? Precisely how many seconds? 3 seconds? 2 seconds? 5 seconds? 5 minit? 1 minute. Within 1 minute he judge you. In 1 minute he judge you. Okay. Kabil, how many minutes? How many lama? Berapa lama? Dia tengah 5 minit ke atas lah. Okay.
Kita dah mula dah faham apa tu kita tahu.
Lebih banyak cakap dengan dia, lebih banyak dikait.
Okay, in fact this one is according to psychologists bukan saya cakap psychologists okay. People do a lot of survey, dia kaji orang ambil berapa saat untuk judge you. Izian, you good or bad I judge you in, you know how many seconds? 7 seconds. It only takes 7 seconds to judge this person whether I like him or not. Okay, how we judge? Either by appearance. Appearance tahu kan, muka dia ke, baju dia ke, dia tinggi atau dia rendah ke. Okay. In phone, by what? Dia judge customer judge us by what? That one is if you see the customer see you lah. Okay. But let's say today you are doing telemarketing, they judge you by what? Tone, suara, yes. Your toning, correct. Can we have the aircon sejuk sikit because it's too hot I would say. Okay, I think he is adjusting. That one is for project. Okay, so you see according to psychologists they say it's 7 seconds to make an impressions okay. You ada masa 7 saat to show that what? To show how? To show that this you have 7 seconds to show that you are sharp as that. You are enthusiastic as hell. You are expert in your field. Okay, 7 second. You hanya ada 7 saat saja untuk show. So how do we show we are sharp as that, enthusiastic as hell, expert in your field in 7 second? How? Diana, how? Macam mana kita demonstrate? I am a professional in 7 second. How you do that? Let's say you want to demonstrate because you want to give an impression to customer, correct or not? Let's say you want to show the customer, Diana, I am a professional financial consultant. How I do it in 7 second? How? Can you give me like some creative idea? Anyone has any creative idea? We can demonstrate ourselves as a professional in 7 seconds. Anyone has any idea? Dexter, do you have any idea? 自我介绍. How? Let's say try 7 seconds. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Gabil, dalam 7 saat, you have to show that you are a professionals. Suara, toning. Okay, let's say you try 7 seconds, show that you are professionals. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think 7 seconds very limited thing we can say lah. Sikit sangat. It's very hard to say. Okay?
Saya Izan daripada Ocean Social
habis dah. Yes. Saya Izan dari Ocean Solution. I want to offer you personal loan. Sudah 7 saat. Habis. Okay? That's why you see some people how do we say this in 7 seconds? We shout like this Hey mister, you trust me? I'm a professional. Trust me. Please trust me. I am a professional. You trust me? I have a degree in economy. Cara macam tu? Is it using that way? No. Okay, why? Don't you? Okay, that could be a way. Bagi tepukan. It's a positive attitude. You know people with positive attitude? You immediately identify people with positive attitude. They speak with a very uptone. Okay? Speak with very uptone. Okay? So you see, we want to demonstrate ourselves in 7 seconds as an expert. It's not by what we say. Bukan perkataan. Tak ada satu perkataan yang boleh make you an expert. The only way to do it is by what? Macam Shima tadi. Okay? The answer is simple. Your tone of voice. How professionals speak. Elon Musk, he go on stage. The moment he buka mulut dia, you know this is professionals. Ia aura sudah ada. Okay? It's by your tone of voice. Or example is the hey, yap, ush. That kind of thing is also your tone of voice. Okay? Maybe you don't understand. Okay, I give you example so that you understand. Macam mana kita pakai nada suara to show kita punya emotion. Okay, like you want to show you are professional, you want to show you are enthusiastic. Actually, apa benda yang kita nak show? Kita nak show kita punya emosi, betul tak? Dalam satu saat, we want to show our emosi. For example let's say Izian, you ada kucing tak? Pada siapa ada kucing? Diana, you ada kucing. Okay, sorry to offended you. Let's say satu hari mati lah, you punya kucing sudah mati. For example let's say you kucing sudah mati. Then I call you. Diana, how are you today? Then you tell me you kucing mati. I feel sad my kucing mati. You tell me. Let's say you say, you tell me. We play a role play. We play a role play. Okay, today we need a lot of interaction because we are talking about tonality, correct or not? Okay, let's say I call you Hey Diana, how are you? Long time never speak with you. Let's say you sad. And you come, you tell me. You say you sad, you kucing mati.
I say kucing I mati.
Okay then. You kucing sudah mati. Oh, you kucing sudah mati
Ada insurans tak?
You see I say biasa yang orang dia want to feel sympathetic. Dia say, oh my god, you kucing sudah mati. Correct or not? 1 second kita sudah demonstrate I care. Betul tak? Let's say you tell me, I punya emak sudah dapat cancer. Oh, you punya emak sudah dapat cancer. By 1 second you already show that you care. You tak perlu pergi di punya rumah. Tong auntie you punya emak sudah mati. I care about your siapa sudah dapat cancer. That's why I bring you hamper to show that I empathize your situation. You don't have to do that, you know. By suara oh, your auntie sudah mati. How do you feel? You okay tak? When you say something like this, it's emotional. Correct or not? Within 1 second, the customer, he feel, oh, you care about me. You sympathize about me. Okay? I tak perlu pergi you punya rumah, touch your head lah, buy you food lah, or teman you lah. I don't have to do all these things. by just saying, oh my God, how are you? This tonality, I care about you, powerful or not? Powerful If I use the wrong tonality, if I use the wrong tonality, it's like, you kucing mati ya? It's the same Oh, you kucing sudah mati. Simple text. You kucing mati ya? Bila mati? Surprise. Okay? When you use the wrong tonality, is different message or different message You see here kita ada example of tonality Let's say I want to say something angry. Hey Diana, 1 second I demonstrate I angry already. Betul tak? I tak perlu you tak perlu tengok muka saya. I don't have to do anything kejam. I say, hey Diana, you know I angry already. Okay? Hey Diana, you feel is what? Another emotion, betul tak? Or for example, you my parents. Hello Diana, maybe dia ada satu surprise bagi you. Mungkin dia beri hadiah untuk you. That's how you say. Let's say you beri hadiah untuk you punya anak. I have a surprise saya punya anak. How do you say? You say, hey, mari. Hello, I have a surprise for you. Okay. Then kita boleh show urgency. Diana. I speak up my voice. Something urgent. You need to learn. You need to listen to me right now. Or I say something. Okay, Diana, listen carefully. I have something important to say. I drag you to pay attention to what I say. If I say, hey, Izian, mungkin you, okay, nyaman. Kalau saya tukar nada suara, hey, Izian. But I doing this small thing, hey, Izian. You want to pay attention to what I say. You say, apa Kelvin nak cakap? I must listen, maybe it's a secret. If I cakap, hey, Izian. Biasalah, I say, hey, Izian. Marah lah, mungkin you nak cabut lah, Okay, you see by using different tonality okay, we can demonstrate different emotion. It's same to your sales juga. Bila you panggilan kan, you gonna have a different type of tonality. Okay, maybe you feel this tonality, sangat susah lah untuk nak belajar. But in fact a lot of this tonality you sudah tahu, you sudah pakai, betul tak? It's just that you pakai tonality ini without FQ, tanpa FQ. You use it naturally. We are human. Okay, our brain already possess this knowledge. Okay, when we said nanti kita akan go through what kind of tonality you want to use to catch customer punya. Okay, so sekarang kita we will go through these 4 type of tonality yang kita perlu pakai dalam kita punya sales. The first one we call absolute certainty. Okay, sila tulis absolute certainty. Okay, tulis satu kertas putih, because later kita go through script, I will ask you what kind of authority you think you should use. Okay, absolute certainty. Apa maksud absolute certainty? You confident apa yang you cakap ialah betul, very confident. Okay, have you ever tried in a situation like you want to explain something to people and you know you are damn right? That kind of tonality. Ingat tak? Ada tak? Ada tak? Setiap orang, I think you will have this tonality like I ask you something that you understand very well you sangat fasih dalam itu subject. What kind of tonality you use? Confident punya tonality. Absolute certainty. Certainty is what in Malay? Certainty, I confirm ini betul. Jawapan, the answer I give is correct. Okay, is my expert. Okay, I ask Izian macam mana you jaga anak. Let's say you very confident, you know how to jaga anak. Okay, jaga anak kita perlu blah 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 everything. Okay, absolute certainty. Okay, customer can feel okay, absolute certainty. You are very confident like a doctor he say okay, based on your cholesterol sekarang kan, I think you should really cut down, jangan makan minyak banyak. If you makan minyak banyak, cholesterol tinggi. Based on ini study orang yang umur blah 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 everything absolute certainty. Okay, confidence. Okay. Another example is you dengar politician on stage dia cakap absolute certainty. Okay, vote for me, I will bring peace to this country, I will do this thing. Okay, absolute certainty. That kind is absolute certainty. You don't have to learn about absolute certainty because you already has. You just have to think back. When is the time you are confident in something that is the nada suara. Okay, the second one to use is called reasonable man. Reasonable man. Sila tulis reasonable man. Like I give you an example let's say, Izian, let me ask you a few questions so that I don't waste your time. Reasonable? Reasonable tak? Correct or not? You can feel kan? It's the reasonable tonality ya. Okay? Okay, Diana, saya akan tanya you beberapa soalan, tengok you sesuai tak untuk ni produk, so that saya tak buzz you punya masa. Sounds fair? What kind of tonality is this? Reasonable. Okay? I am reasonable. You are reasonable. Let's be reasonable together. Okay? You nak minta discount? Okay? But I go speak with my boss. You wait here so that I can answer you whether I can give you discount or not. You wait here. Reasonable?
Yes.
Reasonable. This kind of tonality we call reasonable tonality. Okay? Okay? Usually reasonable tonality, the other satu keywords the keyword is so. So that I can. Okay? Please wait here so that I can speak with my manager and I come back to you with an answer that you satisfied. Reasonable tonality. Okay? The third tonality we call it utter sincerity. Apa maksud sincerity? Ikhlas. Ikhlas you are ikhlas So Mr. Ali, I akan bagi you ini loan share plus secara percuma. Sebab company kita is on a mission to help rakyat Malaysia to understand their financial health. Sincere, ikhlas. Okay? Izian, kita akan bagi hamper ini free kepada you. Sebab is Chinese New Year, we want to do something for our community. Sincere. Okay? Sincere tonality. Okay? And mystery and intrigue. Apa maksud intrigue? Intrigue is how to say curiosity yang rasa ingin tahu Okay, for example, I give you an example Okay, Izian, saya ada satu idea nak kongsi dengan you. Do you have a minute? Then you want to pay attention to what I say. So usually how you use mystery, you lower down your voice and then you speak slowly. Okay, so Diana, saya ada satu news nak bagi you tahu. What is this? Mystery. Mystery tonality. Correct or not? Secret. Shima. Come. I tell you something. Mystery. Mystery. Correct or not? All these are very effective because it affect the customer emotion. Do you think customer want to listen?
Yes.
Okay. Come. I nak bagi you tahu, tapi you jangan bagi orang tahu lah Will you pay attention to what I say next? You will pay attention. Powerful tonality. Okay? So, just write it down. Okay? Kita tambah lagi satu. I care tonality. I care about you. I care about you. Tonality. Okay? Like tadi kucing mati, that one. Oh, you kucing sudah mati. So, how do you feel? You perlu bantuan tak? Okay? I care. Okay? Let's say you cakap you punya parents or families member dapat cancer. Oh, you family or you siapa auntie dapat cancer. So how do you feel? You nak dapatkan bantuan tak? Okay, that kind of tonality. I care. I care about your feeling. I want to help you. Okay, I care tonality. Okay, kita tulis ini 5 tonality. Okay, nanti kita go through kita punya script dan kita akan tengok which tonality to use. Okay. So I give an example absolute certainty. Let's say this client dia tanya Vanessa, how can you be so slim and fit because Vanessa is very expert dalam pergi gym, pergi keep fit then she can say this one. Okay, but I don't want to say this one because you know already what is absolute certainty. Okay, you baca saja. Okay. So now how we apply tonality in our script. Okay, so let's say you call this customer ini customer, nama dia Mr. Ali. Then you buat your opening traditional we call it traditional opening. Dia cakap, "Hi Mr. Ali, hi, is this Mr. Ali? Nama saya Kelvin, I'm calling from Ocean Solution. So the reason of call today sebab saya nak offer you satu loan, panggil debt consolidation. Interest rate 2.8%. Loan amount can be 300,000. May I ask, are you using credit card right now?" How do you feel? Boring kan? Boring or not? Boring or do you see what is the problem? Toning no tone okay? I purposely read this out to you so that you understand You feel boring also, right, when I say like that? Would you want to pay attention to this kind of tone?
No.
No You see what is the problem here? The first problem is when you say something like this you baca tambah stop tambah ada emosi 99% ini Mr. Ali dia tahu you are telemarketing. Betul tak? Confirm he know you telemarketing. Okay? If let's say ini customer dia sudah tahu you are telemarketer how Mr. Ali will respond? Ini depends on Mr. Ali punya attitude lah. Let's say dia attitude, let's say he is a bad person, dia cakap, tak perlu lah pecah. Mana you dapat sampai handphone bra? Let's say this lah. Let's say sometimes we get good customer, yes. Let's say this Mr. Ali, he is a well-mannered person. Dia ada, he good, ada manners. Then apa dia buat? He let you speak lah, another 30 second. Betul tak? Dia bagi you cakap lagi 30 saat lah. Then he will say, thank you Shima, I tak perlu crop. Okay? Then you think, normal lah. Then you will think what? What television is like this lah, normal lah. You continue using the same tonality to call the next customer, hoping that the next customer is someone that more than 5 lah. You are luck lah. I would say you depends on your luck. Okay? So what is wrong with this tonality? We see that the first one is too traditional. Traditional is what? Immediately he know you are telesales. Correct or not? Like you go to a shopping center. Hey miss, you nak sign ini? Who is him? Minta charity. Betul tak? Okay, you know already. Lack of creativity, tak ada creative, boring, same script, robot. Okay? Too boring lah, okay? No curiosity, tak ada rasa ingin tahu. Okay? So, imagine like this lah, if you talk like this you imagine like this you buka you punya television, klik TV3, dia tengok satu Malay punya drama, dalam masa 1 saat crop, pergi YouTube. If you speak like this, yes! Betul tak? Hi, nama saya Kelvin, saya call from Ocean Solution. Nak introduce ini produk panggil debt consolidation. Encik pernah dengar debt consolidation? Boring. TV3 drama. How fast people react to this TV3 drama? 1 second, I think 1 second crack. Correct or not? What's wrong with the TV3 drama? What's wrong? Apa salah? Itu TV3 drama. Traditional lah, Traditional, boring, lack of creativity, no curiosity. Itu story you sudah tahu. Okay, this is the reason you don't want to watch TV3 drama. Correct or not? Okay, if you speak like this, means TV3 drama lah. TV3 drama lah, Okay, no tonality. Okay, remember, is your words that moves the prospect logically. Is your tonality that moves prospect emotionally. What we are learning today is all about emotional, how we move customer emotionally. Logical is very simple. Just telling the facts. Ini murah, belilah. Today buy one free one, belilah. Market paling murah, belilah. Simple. But customer doesn't move with logical. Okay? You cakap perlu, saya cakap tak perlu. You cakap murah, I rasa tak murah. Correct or not? Curiosity, tonality is the key to let customers stay in the call. Curiosity is what in Malay? Rasa ingin tahu. Shima nak cakap apa seterusnya? I want to know. That is the reason he stay on call. He waiting. He tunggu. Tunggu you cakap sesuatu yang tarik minat dia. Okay? So, bagaimana kita pakai curiosity tonality untuk make call Macam mana? I give you a tips now lah. Okay? So, this is what we're going to study today. Okay, let's say now we go back to just now the example. We call to the same customer, Mr. Ali. Okay, but right now we're using a different tonality. Okay, you are going to use what you call curiosity tonality. Rasa ingin tahu punya tonality. Okay, let's say pertama lah. This is a traditional tonality. I say, hello, bolehkah saya cakap dengan Encik Ali? This one is like a not sure tonality because you're not sure ini Encik Ali atau tidak. Is this what you're using every day? Every day you're using hello, is this Mr. Ali? Your tonality is like, I'm not sure you are Mr. Ali or not. That's why I asked whether you are Mr. Ali or not. Who will say this kind of tonality? Salesman, correct or not? Salesman will say this kind of tonality. If you don't want to become a salesman, you need to get rid of this tonality. Make sense? Make sense? So what tonality we use? We say, hello Mr. Ali. It's like, I know you already. I know you are Mr. Ali. I'm memang looking for you. Okay? Different You say I repeat again Hello, bolehkah saya cakap dengan Mr. Ali? Not sure. Texting. Salesman confirm. Okay? Hi Mr. Ali. Ini orang tahu saya, dia sebut nama saya. Dia tahu saya siapa. Okay? I give you another example Imagine very simple. If you cannot understand this tonality I give you example so you can understand. Imagine you pergi pavilion, you jalan-jalan, lepas tu you jumpa Najib. Apa you cakap? Hi bosku. Correct or not? Although he don't know you, but you know him. Say hi bosku. That is the tonality you want to use on your cool call. Hi Mr. Ali. So what the bosku will say? Will he say, kalau you cakap, adakah anda bosku? Can you see the difference? Okay, you understand this one? We call it I know you tonality I know who are you. Or you imagine you call to your friends You will say what? Hello Hashima, let's pergi minum. Or you say, hello adakah ini Hashima? You know I don't have to explain anymore You know okay? So kalau you pakai ini I know you tonality what the customer is thinking? If Mr. Ali you rasa dia fikir apa? Dia fikir apa? Mr. Ali.
Saya orang ni.
Dia cakap, ini siapa? Ini orang saya kenal ke? Ini kawan ke? Ini telesius. Ini kawan atau ini telesius? Betul tak? Because he not sure. What is the benefit of using this tonality? What is the benefit? What is the benefit of using this tonality? Dia tak tahu siapa, curiosity, betul tak? Rasa ingin tahu ini siapa dia panggil nama saya sebut dengan betul sekali. Okay, second he cannot scold you You don't know you are telesius or you are friend or not. Correct tak? Dia tak boleh scold you Kenapa you panggil nama saya? You kenal saya ke? Dia tak cakap macam tu. He not sure. He not sure, betul tak? He cannot scold you. If you say, hello, bolehkah saya kata, jangan baju masa saya. He know you telesius he scold you Hi, Encik Ali. Can he scold you? He cannot scold you. He don't know who you are. Okay? He's trying dalam dia mind dia searching oh ini siapa ini orang saya pernah jumpa ke atau apa ke. Okay? At the same time he will try to listen what you want to say next He will pay attention let's say I call you hello Izian. Hi Izian. Mesti you nak tahu siapa saya kan. Then what I say next, will you pay attention? You will pay attention Let's say you sekarang kerja, you tulis script, tiba-tiba hi Kelvin, I will put down my script, I listen Kalau hello, adakah ini Kelvin? Saya call daripada Ocean Solution bullshit saya continue buat kerja saya. Mungkin pun saya letak sini bagi dengar macam tu. I know pay attention. I know salesman. Okay? So far so good? Okay? So rule number 1 never address your customer in an over formal method. Instead the salesperson should address the prospect in a way that respected as what? As a friend. This is how we do it in 7 seconds. Remember just now the 7 seconds? Okay, the 7 seconds, this is how you do it by tonality. Okay? By tonality. Okay, and curiosity is very powerful. I want you to remember this. Curiosity, very important. Rasa ingin tahu, sangat penting. I will repeat this many times. Because rasa ingin tahu kenapa penting. I give you an example, Amy. Tomorrow 12 o'clock come and see me. I have something to discuss for you. Full stop. You boleh tidur tak malam? You boleh tidur tak?
Tak, mesti berfikir.
This one is more experiment you do if you are good staff then you will say besok saya jumpa Kelvin, mungkin dia nak raise saya punya salary. If you are doing very bad it's like, this is a legit experiment, This is a legit experiment, If I ask this question, Priya, tomorrow 12 o'clock come to see me, you stop. It depends on whether you feel you are good employee or you are bad employee. If you are bad employee, it must be complaining If you are good employee, must be salary raising How do you feel just now? Okay, if you are result means you feel you are not doing good enough Okay, betul tak? Kalau you result, you rasa I'm not doing good enough Okay? So this one curiosity, tonality. You see this person is ini siapa? Okay, so he has to pay attention, no choice. He has to pay attention. He cannot scold you. Okay, then secondly, how you do? Then we say, hi Encik Ali, nama saya Kelvin. How we do this? It's very simple. You see, dot 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 question mark, dot 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 question mark. Very simple. You want to do curiosity, very simple. You say, hi Encik Ali, nama saya Kelvin. From Ocean Solution. Apa khabar Encik? What is this? Question mark. I try to help you to memorize, to remember who am I. You are thinking, who this person I tahu kena dia ke? Okay, customer are searching, correct or not? Kalau you tonality salah, you cakap, hi Encik Ali, nama saya Kelvin dari Ocean Solution. Apa khabar Encik? Telesius. Do you see the difference? No stop No stop Hi Encik Ali, nama saya Kelvin dari Ocean Solution. Apa khabar Encik? Telesius. Hi Encik Ali, nama saya Kelvin dari Ocean Solution. Apa khabar Encik Kabil? Do you see the difference or not?
Yep.
Do you see the difference or not? Okay? Okay, if you sambung telesius, if you break like question mark, it's like you asking the person whether you remember me or not. Okay? So far so good? Okay, then ini customer dia akan masuk apa? Searching mode. Ini siapa searching mode. Then dia cakap, khabar ini siapa? Correct or not? Normal normal response He cannot scold you, he don't know who you are. Okay, he cannot scold you and he has to put down what he is doing right now to listen. Because you have successfully grabbed their attention. Betul tak? Bila you call customer, confirm they are doing something. Either they are working, they are walking, or they are doing something like that. They have to put down the thing they do, they listen to you. Okay? It's because very interesting. Okay? Then you go on and say, after this, you need to immediately let Mr. Ali know the purpose of this call so you don't waste his time and trying to play guessing game. Nah, ini guessing game tak boleh main lama otherwise customer will be very very pissed off You have to do one time only. The first 3 seconds only. The rest you have to bagi dia tahu because customer don't like you. You cannot ingat saya tak? Saya siapa? I'm Kelvin from Ocean Solution. You know Ocean Solution? No don't do that I don't teach you that Okay, nanti dia cakap ini Kelvin ajar saya kena buat customer figure siapa saya. No I don't ask you to do that I ask you to do one time only on the open call. Then after that you need to immediately let customer know because no people like them to waste their time. Correct or not? Tak ada orang suka you call dia baju dia main masa No people like that Okay. So next one you must quickly tell your intention already. Okay. So the reason of the call today is that I want to talk with you about debt consolidation personal loan. The interest rate is only 2.8% with a maximum loan amount 300,000. May I know someone has already called you last few months regarding this offer? You see you are doing well. It's like I know you tonality, you know. Okay, the reason I call hari ini kan sebab saya nak memperkenalkan personal loan kepada you. It's a special rate 2.8%, 300,000 maximum loan amount. So is that ada sesiapa call you tak last month atau saya colleague call you to offer you this program? What is this tonality? I know you tonality. It's not random It's not random, you know. It's I know who you are. I call you. I find you to offer you. I tahu you siapa. I purposely call you. It's not tikam I purposely call you you are in our list I purposely call you Okay. So it's like I know you Then here customer will give either two response either dia ada atau tak ada lah sesiapa yang call saya. So you see if you do it correct it will happen two situation First situation is you very lucky lah memang dia apply loan. Then dia cakap you ada ini siapa ke? Then congratulations, you lucky. Then it's a good opening, correct or not? It's a good opening, right? Because what you want to say next, he will pay attention. Ini is you are lucky lah. But will you get lucky people sometimes? Yes, you will get lucky people sometimes. Ini you China Chartered Bank lucky lah. Oh no, it's not China Chartered Bank. Then you continue your script. Okay? Or you not lucky. Tak ada lah, saya tak ada apply loan. Then if you're not lucky, continue. You say at this. Okay, Mr. Ali. The reason for today's call is because we have been reaching out to a selected customer who has facility of credit card or personal loan to offer them a debt consolidation, which can be beneficial to you if you have planned to reduce your current interest rate or reduce your monthly repayment, okay, or to increase your cash flow. Okay, in Malay, okay, sorry, I write it in English because English is my primary writing, okay, but I will do you a favor, I will ask someone translate to Malay, okay? Okay, so I try to translate to Malay so that you all can understand. Okay, Encik Ali, hari ini saya call you kan sebab you are one of the selected customer yang ada pakai credit card atau personal loan. So that kita boleh offer you that consolidation personal loan. Okay, personal loan ini akan bagi you manfaat kalau you nak cari jalan untuk kurangkan interest rate atau kurangkan you money payment. Okay, so you see the tonality we are using mystery and intrigue curiosity and here you see we are using what we are using something we call okay here okay, if you manage to do this okay, we are using the tonality of mystery and interest, and also we need to add one more thing, we call it entitlement. Okay, we call it entitlement. Apa maksud entitlement? Write it down. Entitlement, E-N-T-I-T-L-E, entitlement. It's not in the script, but I want you to write down. Okay, here, entitlement. Okay, I go on to say, I go on to read the script. So Mr. Ali, may I ask, are you still using credit card or personal loan at the moment? Then he say, yes, saya masih pakai credit card. Then you give a congratulation tonality is like, oh perfect. Kalau encik you ada pakai credit card, kita ada satu produk boleh convert you punya credit card outstanding to 2.8%. At the same time, kita boleh kurangkan you punya money payment up to 50%. Even people with high DSR can apply. This one you see we call it entitlement. You see the way I structure itu kan, ialah orang yang ada credit card dengan personal loan baru qualify You see the logic there? Orang yang ada credit card dan personal loan baru qualify kalau you tak ada, not qualify this is what we call entitlement Kenapa kita nak panggil, kenapa kita nak pakai entitlement? Kenapa kita nak pakai entitlement? Okay, maybe you don't understand this one. Entitlement in Malay we call what Entitlement macam you layak untuk dapat sesuatu Entitlement, you layak dapat sesuatu. Okay, I give you an example so you can understand how important is entitlement For example let's say Dexter Dexter hari ni dia pergi pavilion shopping mall. Okay, let's say Dexter dia nak cari makan Okay, dia tak tahu apa nak makan. Okay, then dia pun survey restaurant what to eat. Correct or not? Very usual thing you go mall tengok itu menu apa nak makan dekat luar sana, atau you pergi spot check dalam orang makan apa itu kedai ada siapa tak. Very usual thing you do Then let's say ini Dexter dia masuk satu kedai. Okay, then itu waiters dia cakap, hi, okay, this is our menu, please take a look. Then Dexter pun cakap, oh okay. Dia pun walk towards, dia pun buka itu menu, dia tengok. Then itu waiters dia tanya, Dexter saya nak tanya you ada pakai touch and go wallet tak? Ada pakai touch and go? Good! Perfect! Sekarang kita restoran kan ada special promotion for orang yang ada pakai touch and go wallet. This menu ada 50% discount, bukan semua orang ada. Do you want me to show you the special menu? Mesti nak. Then you feel entitlement. Oh, saya touch and go. Then I show you this menu. Nah, ini special menu I from outside This is the normal menu. The special menu from where? Dari laci. No, it's different. Maybe dari laci. You ambil laci satu. Nah, this is our special menu. 50% discount. Only touch and go member can buy. How do you feel? Entitlement, betul tak? Then itu waiters he go on to present dia punya menu dia boleh go look A, B, C, D. Do you think Dexter pay attention to the presentation? Do you think he will pay attention? Why he will pay attention? Not only the offer. I want to hear the word start with E. Entitlement, yes, correct. Because the entitlement, you pay attention. I entitled to this, you know. I pay attention, you know. I VIP, you know. Okay, then they open this special menu. You see, blah blah blah, everything. Okay, so do you think Dexter will pay close attention or he will not pay close attention? Must close attention because he is special Okay, and make no mistake the longer Dexter listen to my presentation, the higher chance dia masuk Simon kedai makan. Correct or not? Correct or not? Correct I give another example. You masuk shopping mall. Okay? Then dia cakap, how are you? Please come into our shop wash. But before I come in, I'll ask you, you ada pakai Visa card tak? Ada? Oh, you ada pakai Visa card? Good! Hari ni kedai kita buat promotion. Sesiapa yang bayar pakai Visa card, 20%. You just come in and see, we have a lot of product, 20%. Masuk tak? Why you masuk? Entitlement. You are Visa card. Correct or not? So you see in your script, if you do this small thing, so encik you ada pakai credit card atau personal loan tak? Ada? Oh! Perfect! Kalau you ada pakai credit card personal loan, then you boleh apply ini debt consolidations. Okay, dia pagi, then you go on your presentation. Customer will listen. Agree? Agree? Agree, Okay. So then you, after let's say you start your presentation we so-called presentation then you ask a yes and no questions. You ask a yes and no question by using reasonable man tonality. After you say encik kita boleh blah 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 everything DSR high or boleh expand, then I say encik Kabil, okay, will you be interested in product like this? Can I ask you few questions so I don't waste your time? Reasonable? Immediately you are different compared with other tele sales. Reasonable man. Okay? It's like I ask Miss Priya, do you think this kind of product would be beneficial to you? Okay, if yes, I will ask you ask you few questions so I understand your need and I can serve you better. Reasonable man tonality. Okay, so you ask permission to speak further. So this is how you demonstrate you are expert, correct or not? Okay, this is how you demonstrate you are expert. If let's say you never say this you should ask encik you gaji berapa? Encik you kerja bidang apa? Break report I will say break break already or not? Okay? Or everything I do very correct Okay? Let's say everything I do correct. Ini high desa also will apply So Dexter you minat tak? Let's say you say you gaji berapa? Bad. You can feel it's very bad. Okay? If you use the reasonable tune before this it will greatly enhance your chance of customer answer your questions. Because when you ask a question, you want customer to answer you, correct or not? You tanya soalan, you nak customer nak jawab you. Kalau you tanya macam tu, Kabil, umur berapa? No respect. Okay? Kabil, I nak tanya you beberapa soalan so that I understand you more, so that I can serve you better. Can I? Kabil, you umur berapa? Can you feel it's better? Do you feel it's better? Do you feel it's better? Okay? If you do it correctly, you will get answer from customer. Question that he never want to tell you, he will tell you. And he will give you honest answer. You see, sometimes we ask questions, we want honest answer Kita nak jawapan yang jujur Okay? If you never say this kind of thing do you think customer will give you jujur punya jawapan? No Tak ada hutang. You bayar minimum atau full payment? Full payment. Dia bilang full payment check. Why he don't want to answer you? Because you never say reasonable man. Okay, reasonable man tonality. Do you see how powerful is this? Powerful Okay. Okay, then next we go on. This one just baca saja lah Okay. Okay, I just baca This one we need to use absolute certainty tonality. Okay, let's say Kabil bagi kebenaran untuk saya berteruskan Okay. So Encik Ali, the debt consolidation we are offering is considered very cheap compared to other bank. It can go as low as 2.8%, plus we are offer highest loan amount in the market up to 300,000. And for this personal loan, there is no lock-in period, means you can do early settlement anytime. Plus, our product is Islamic compliance, Sharia compliance. You baca ini ayat pakai absolute certainty tonality, like you are confirmed this is the offer. Okay? If you use Encik Ali, the debt consolidation we are offering is considered very cheap compared to other banks. Can go as long as 2.8. You immediately know it's very bad. Okay? Absolute certainty. Okay? So Encik Ali, this product have a 2-in-1 features. You can apply half of this loan to direct overlap your credit card, personal loan, and car loan. And you might ask, why you want to overlap our own loan? Kenapa you nak cakap macam tu? You want to create mystery and curiosity. Let's say, okay, Encik Ali, orang biasa apply ini loan untuk overlap hutang lama mereka, macam car loan, credit card. Mungkin Encik Ali you akan tanya, kenapa orang nak overlap hutang dia? Mr. Ali will respond, oh, ya loh, kenapa Then, your next line of saying this thing, he will pay attention to listen. You see, how I use these sentences, you might want to ask why you want to do so. You might ask, mungkin Encik Ali you tak faham kenapa kita buat demikian. Mungkin Encik Ali you akan rasa pelik kenapa orang nak apply ini. Then you let customer cakap, oh, yelah, kenapa So that he pay attention to what you want to say next. People do this to convert their expensive debt, blah blah blah. Then you say, I don't want to read everything But you understand the concept? Understand the concept Okay, second, you can debt cash loan, blah blah blah, everything. Okay, I don't want to read everything. You go do your own script. So actually, Encik Ali, not many people know about this product. Information scarcity. Some people they directly go apply the traditional personal loan, then get rejected because of high discount, or they submit the wrong bank, or they submit the balik lah. They go personal loan first, then they go debt consolidation, then they get rejected. So you see this one information scarcity, tulis dalam email kertas. Scarcity means what? Kekurangan. Information kekurangan. Ini maklumat kekurangan You see actually Mr. Ali not many people know about this product It's like you are really lucky you know this product. Information scarcity. Nanti kita akan demonstrate Nanti kita akan I will say what is this. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is the same Always ask for permission to ask question Remember, end of each loop kita kena ask a yes and no questions. We can grab this opportunity to do a reasonable man tonality. Okay. Can I ask you a trick question? Blah blah blah. Everything. This one I already go through So baca saja. Okay. Sekarang kita go through product scarcity and information scarcity. Scarcity kekurangan. Product kekurangan. Okay. What is product kekurangan? This is a very powerful method. A tele sales need to use to make their customer take action now. Okay, I give you example. What is product scarcity? Let's say hari ini Jimmy dia nak beli BMW. He walk into a BMW, dia nak beli 3 series. For example Then itu salesman dia akan cakap serve Jimmy Dia cakap Jimmy, oh you suka ini 3 series actually ini 3 series kita tinggal 2 unit saja. So the next batch kalau ini 2 unit sudah jual, I think have to wait 3 months for the next batch to come in. What is this? Product scarcity. Tinggal 2 unit saja. If you put your deposit today, I can help you to lock one of the unit. If you don't want, you can refund, no problem. Tinggal 2 unit saja. Kalau ini 2 unit sudah jual, next batch 3 bulan kena tunggu. You see this is how we use product scarcity. If you listen to this one how you feel? Yo, kena buat deposit hari ini tak boleh tunggu Tinggal 2 unit saja. Correct or not? Then in our industry, we do actually loan check plus ini cuma percaya kepada 1,000 customer. Dan customer yang melalui telesales baru boleh dapat Product scarcity. 1,000 customer, first 1,000 customer only can get product scarcity. Okay, then we have second type of scarcity. We call it information scarcity. Okay, let's say we go back to the BMW questions Okay, actually Jimmy kita punya showroom tinggal 2 unit saja tak ramai orang tahu Orang ingat masih ada banyak stok, actually tak ada, tinggal 2 unit saja. Information scarcity. Do you see? Okay? Do I need to repeat? No need? No need, you understand? Not only the product is kekurangan, in fact, tak ada ramai orang tahu ini product is in kekurangan. So it will further makes you want to take action now. Correct or not? Okay? Let's say I cakap ini Apple meal stock I think sudah nak jual habis tau. Tinggal lagi 50 unit saja. Kalau ini jual habis you kena tunggu next batch which di 6 bulan baru ada stok baru. Dan ramai orang tak tahu actually tinggal 5 unit saja. You very lucky because you lucky you walk in today. Imagine tomorrow you walk in maybe don't have already. You very lucky. Not a lot of people know. If a lot of people know, I think mereka sudah beratur lah. See this? Okay? So this one how we can apply in our script. Okay, bank negara sudah naikkan OPR rate, correct? Yes. Ini ialah satu tanda bank negara ada planning untuk nak kurangkan pinjaman. So ini akan coming in a few months lah. Okay, it means bank akan kurangkan budget untuk bagi pinjaman. Dan encik ramai orang belum tahu lagi. How the customer feel? Information scarcity, correct or not?
Correct.
Encik ini 2.8%. Bank negara sudah naik 0.25 OPR last time 2.5 sekarang 2.8. Ini ialah satu tanda bank negara nak kurangkan pinjaman dan ramai orang tak tahu. Ini akan akibat bank kurangkan budget. How the customer respond? He need to take action today lor. He cannot wait lor. You cannot wait lor. So you see we need to use scarcity to create urgency. Okay, we need to use scarcity to create urgency. Okay, this is one of the method we say logic. We say emotional selling. When we say something, we move their emotion. Okay, dia different dengan logical selling. Okay, why emotional selling is very important? Kenapa emotional selling sangat penting? Diana, why do you think emotional is very important? Trust customer. Tarik customer. Kamu kenapa you rasa kenapa kita nak pakai emotional selling? Kenapa kita nak cakap benda macam ni?
Customer tu bingat. Sebab ni sebelum ni dia tak tahu.
Priya, why do you think emotional selling is important?
That means customer trusts us
Trust us Not really trust When you say this thing, will he trust you? It's not trust Okay. Okay, maybe I ask another question What is logical selling? Can you give me an example of logical selling? Loan ini murah. Facts The unique selling point is berdasarkan apa? Fakta. Okay. Encik, you kena beli hari ini sebab interest rate murah. You nak beli tak? Tak apalah, boleh tunggulah. Tunggu dululah. I survey dulu. Hari ini murah, belilah. Last time mahal, sekarang murah, nak beli tak?
Tahu sekarang murah akan datang lagi mahal. So better you ambil sekarang.
Tak apalah, saya tunggu dululah. You see this is the struggle a lot of salesmen dia hadapi dia punya cabaran You cakap loan murah, dia cakap tak murah. Betul tak? You cakap jimat interest rate, dia cakap tak jimat. Dia say no. You cakap penting, dia cakap tak penting.
Trust.
You cakap boleh tunggu. You cakap tak boleh tunggu, kena apply sekarang. Dia cakap tak apa, boleh tunggu. Correct? Betul tak? If you, let's say you sell insurance Mister, you kena under insurance kalau tak ada insurance imagine kalau you ada apa-apa accident then your family very hard okay lah, saya fikir dulu lah. Encik, you kena ambil tindakan sekarang. Ini penting. You rasa penting, dia rasa tak penting. Ini tak boleh tunggu encik, dia rasa boleh tunggu. Okay, this is what will happen if you use logical selling lah. Correct or not? You use logical selling, this will happen lah. Later we will learn something more powerful. We call it cucuk. Cucuk dia yang painful. Cucuk bagi dia sakit, bagi dia sakit sampai dia boleh tahan, then dia have to apply. Okay, you're gonna cucuk dia, okay? But this one so far so good. Good, okay. Okay, then we go to this loop B Okay, sekarang kita kena buat practical sikit lah You look at the tonality yang you sudah belajar. Kita sudah belajar banyak jenis kan. I care tonality, outer sincerity tonality, absolute certainty, reasonable man. Now let's say your script is like this Mr. Ali, may I ask, are you currently looking to improve your cash flow, like having extra cash flow? What kind of tonality you need to use untuk ini ayat? Look at the screen, can you see? This tonality, we need to use what? What tonality? Secret lah. What tonality you need to use? Yes, reasonable man can be correct. Can be correct. Absolute what? Diana, what tonality you need to use in these sentences? Apa? Mystery. Mystery tonality is like okay, Mr. Ali, are you currently looking to improve your cash flow? Correct. This is mystery tonality. Okay, so it's not mystery lah. Certainty. Apa? Entertainment. Curiosity. Curiosity and mystery is the same Curiosity is the same What tonality you think you should use? Reasonable man, yes, can be correct. I think reasonable man can correct lah. Okay. Okay, this one, Mr. Okay, let's say dia cakap lah. Mr. Let's say I use reasonable man tonality Let's say I use reasonable man tonality How would I sound like? I will sound like this Mr. Ali, may I ask, are you currently looking to improve your cash flow, like having some extra cash on the hand? If I understand your need, so I can serve you better. Reasonable. It can right? Can Then let's say customer cakap other. You see we use professional word, we use cash flow lah Improve your cash flow. Kenapa kita pakai improve cash flow? Sounds more professional lah Okay, dia cakap you nak pakai cash tak? It's not say wrong, less professionals. Okay, less professionals. Okay, then Mr. Ali say yes lah. Then you say Mr. Ali, may I ask what is this for and how much do you need? Okay, this one you need to use reasonable man also lah Okay, but don't use the wrong one lah. Okay, let's say customer say I'm looking for 50,000. It is to renovate my house. Then you say this. What tonality should you use? What tonality you should use? Surprise tonality. Congratulation tonality, correct? Like macam mana you congratulate orang lain? Let's say saya cakap dengan Izian, saya semalam dapat baby baru. How you say? You know what is congratulation tonality, right? Is this for your new home? Congratulations. Like you really happy for him or I say I care tonality lah. I care about your feeling. Also sama. Okay? I care, you know right? If you sad, I care about your sad. If you happy, I care about your happiness. Okay? I will say I care tonality. Ini first house ke atau second house? Baru move in ke? Build a bit of rapport lah, but don't go too far. Okay? So why you need to do this To let customer feel you care about his feeling. Correct or not? Okay, you care about him. Then you say, okay, let me see. If you apply for 50,000, the money installment, I think blah blah blah, everything. This one, you say, okay. In this line, what kind of tonality you need to use? Dexter, louder a bit. Absolute certainty. I confirm this is the offer. Okay. So if you're using absolute certainty, how you use? Okay, so let me see, Mister. If you apply 50,000 kan, the money installment I think 500 sampai 600. Confident. The information you give is you confident is correct. Okay, is correct. Okay. So here we no need to mention interest rate, duration, blah 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 to consider. Okay, this one just extra note lah. When you expand berapa loan installment, right? Actually you no need to say the interest or correction because why? What is the reason behind this? You nak kurangkan customer tanya soalan. Because you don't want customer to interrupt you. Betul tak? Nanti dia cakap, kalau you pinjam 50,000 kan, okay, monthly installment is 500 to 600, interest rate 5.5%, installment 10 tahun, then he will ask question, kenapa 10 tahun, buat 5 tahun? You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay? Here, we are not talking about the details. We are baiting the customer to say yes. Or we are trying to testing dia punya limit. Betul tak? Saya mau testing dia boleh bayar berapa installment. Itu interest berapa? Nanti bincang. Berapa panjang tempo? Nanti bincang. I just want to know because in our loop we want qualifying customer, correct or not? The theory you belajar kan? Okay? Then customer say, then you ask a question. Would that money installment okay for you? I care. Also okay tak itu installment? I care about you. You okay or not? Okay? This one we use what? I care tonality. You see in one sentences kita kena tukar dua kan? Kita okay? Okay, so let me see, Diana, if you apply 50,000 kan, the money installment is around 500 sampai 600. Okay, so Diana, ini installment you rasa okay tak? You boleh afford tak? You see the tonality changing or not? I care about your thing. Okay? If you never change the tonality, you say, okay, Diana, let's say you apply 50,000 kan, the money installment is 500 sampai 600. So okay tak? You boleh afford tak?
Boleh.
You see, only a tonality change immediately is not a good feeling already. Correct or not?
Correct.
By lowering, go slow your voice, you care about him, so you okay dah ini. Okay? Dan bila kita cakap ini script we cannot use the same tonality for too long otherwise customer will be very boring You have to keep changing Okay? I already demonstrate for you. Okay? Let's say dia cakap, boleh. Or you can afford higher. You see, up. Or you can afford higher. Okay? What will be the amount you are comfortable paying with? Testing customer limit. Okay? This one I don't want to go I think you understand already. Okay? Then puji customer. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay? So you see, it's the same script. We just apply different tonality. Then you can see. Do you feel there is an improvement?
Yes.
Do you feel, can you sense there is an improvement? You can sense, Okay? Now you come back with more invasive questions. Okay. This one also just reading I don't want to go through too much Okay. I just want to ask whether you can guess correct or not. Untuk ini ayat, what tonality you should use? Read first. What tonality you should use? Reasonable man. Why reasonable man? Because there is a soul. You see soul? Correct or not?
Yes.
So, Mr. Ali, just now I got mentioned about overlapping your old debts, such as credit card or personal loan, by using debt consolidation. May I ask, do you have any debts that you would like to let me know? So I can propose a solution for you. You see, is this one very important? Reasonable man is very important because the question we ask, right, ada makna dia. We are not busybody, We are not busybody, I want to give you a solution. That's why I asked this question. This question is important. It's not a busybody questions. So here, correct we use reasonable man. Okay, then the customer say, yes, if you can help with my credit card debts. Okay, this is what tonality we should use for this ayat. Also reasonable, correct? Also reasonable. Okay, it's around 20,000. Okay, then the customer say yes. May I ask this 20,000 credit card is installment or normal outstanding? What tonality? I care tonality. You see how we asking meticulous questions. Question in detail. What is meticulous in Malay? 细心马来文叫什么
Kecil hati, kecil hati.
Meticulous is kecil hati It's like you ambil berat to small. You pay attention to small details You understand? Ambil hati Okay. Just say you see Okay, you see these questions Okay, you see these questions when customer dia cakap saya ada hutang 20,000, which is a very common questions answer you will receive, betul tak? Then you cannot say 20,000 I think my product is best for you you blah 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 everything. No good. Why? Salesman no good Anything sounds like salesman you should stop doing it Anything sounds like a salesman, you should stop doing it. You need to ask meticulous questions. May I ask, is this 20,000 credit card is an outstanding or is a normal installment? I care about the details. Okay, I care about the details. When you see you want to show that you are expert the question you ask is a detail question, betul tak? If you ask like general questions or you directly go into conclusion, customer need this product it will feel like sangat push punya salesman. Okay, then customer will say some is installment, some is outstanding. Then you ask another meticulous questions. Is this installment 0% interest? This one okay, never mind. If let's say customer say don't know lah. If let's say he say don't know, offer to help. Or actually, I can help you to find out what is your interest rate. You offer to help. Okay? Why we ask 0% interest rate? Because you see, here customer will feel you are a genuine person. Genuine in Malay will call what? Genuine. Hey Priya, you know what is genuine in Malay? No, genuine. You are a really genuine person. Like you.
I know that.
But in Malay you call what?
Genuine.
Yeah.
Genuine macam sangat jujur.
Yeah, okay.
Sincere lah, sincere.
Okay, sincere, okay.
Jujur, terlalu jujur.
Okay, you see I ask him is your installment 0% interest? Then I go on and say okay. Kalau you ada installment yang 0% interest rate I think saya takkan overlap it lah. Okay, since already 0%, saya cuba akan overlap yang mahal punya interest rate saja. So don't worry, your cheap interest rate saya tak sentuh. I just want to help you with your expensive one. Reasonable, man? Reasonable. So I will, if let's say 20,000, then you hear I estimate the money payment will be 250, blah blah blah, everything standard script lah. Okay, you see you give professional advice, you ask meticulous question, you show that you care about customer. You betul-betul nak tahu dia punya situasi. You are not a normal person. I really care about you. I really care about you, Izian. You ada pakai credit card. Okay. You ada hutang kan 20,000. Itu hutang installment atau normal outstanding. So itu installment je lah, interest rate yang 0% ke atau yang interest rate mahal? 0%. Kalau 0% Izian I think jangan overlap lah, since it's already cheap one. Okay, kita cuma akan overlap yang mahal punya. Best for you. Reasonable man tonality. So far, so good? Good okay? So what do you think, Mr. Ali? Okay, can I ask you more questions so I can understand your need more? Reasonable man tonality. Okay? Then we go to financial goal. Okay, this one we just go through. Okay, Sam, we just do a Sam exercise. Mr. Ali, may I ask recently, have you set any financial goal, blah, 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 everything. What tonality we should use? What tonality we will use? IK lah IK tonality, reasonable man pun okay. No, not really. The reason I brought this up, blah blah blah. Okay. What tonality? I think reasonable man can be correct, but a more proper one should be mystery. Okay, let's say saya tanya you so Encik Kabil, you sekarang ada set apa-apa financial goal untuk you diri sendiri lah. For example, retirement planning atau educational planning. Tak ada. Okay, Mr. Kabil, the reason kan I sebut ini financial planning because sekarang ada opportunity untuk set up satu fund for retirement planning. The interest rate amat murah. I think it's only 2.8%. Do you want to know more about this offer? Mystery. Correct or not? I want you to pay attention to what I will say. You see, every time, because why I want to set up a mystery? Because what I want to say next, right, is very hard to understand. I want customer to pay attention. You see the logic there?
Yes.
Because what you want to say next, right, is it very hard to understand? I would say it's quite hard to understand now because it's about investment. Betul tak? You need customer to pay attention, so you use mystery. Or you can start, okay, the reason I bought up this investment thing because there is an opportunity to make money with that consolidation. Miss Izian, can I share this idea with you? Then I go on to my script. You will pay attention. Mystery, tonality. Okay? Then you say something that is blah 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 everything lah. Okay, this one I just okay. Then Mr. Ali, you know, blah blah blah. This one mystery lah, oh. Okay, outer sincerity. Okay. Okay, this one I don't want to go through because I believe you already understand. Correct or not? I believe you already understand how to use tonality. Okay. Kenapa kita nak buat ini tonality? Because if you don't use this tonality, you just another boring salesman. Agree?
Yes.
You just another boring salesman that call me every few days lah. Setiap 3 hari akan ada satu orang call saya punya. You are no different. You are no different. You are not standing out. You are sama punya lah. Semua orang sama, agency sama lah. Semua that consult, semua sama lah. Kenapa I nak dengar you? Why I must listen to you? Why I must listen to you? I got no special treatment also. Unless other entitlement. Correct or not? Unless other entitlement. If you are just saying logical selling, no emotional, tak payahlah, I survey dulu lah. You cakap penting, I cakap tak penting. You cakap tak boleh tunggu, I cakap boleh tunggu. This is the reason, betul you know? You say, cannot wait, you might take action now. No, boleh tunggu. You say cannot wait, I say can wait. You say penting, I cakap tak penting. You cakap murah, I cakap tak murah. Okay? That's why you have to use all this tonality lah. Okay, we repeat again. 4 types of powerful tonality. This is just a description of the tonality lah. Okay, I think I no need to go through lah. Just baca sendiri saja lah. Okay. Just baca sendiri saja. I think I no need to go through. You already understand. This gather intelligence. Okay, also baca saja. I think you understand already. Gather intelligence. What kind of tonality we should use? If kalau saya nak tanya question, what kind of tonality I need to use? Reasonable man tonality. Can I ask you a few questions so that I understand you? Can I ask you a few questions so I can serve you better? Can I ask you a few questions so that I won't waste your time? Reasonable man. Before you ask this one. Okay? Okay, next one. Okay, this one very important. How to handle rejection using I care tonality. Okay. Let's say this is the thing customers dia reject you dia cakap tak apalah, nanti I ask my bincang dengan saya punya wife dulu lah. Tak apalah, nanti kalau perlu I call you back lah. Okay, you will have a lot of these questions. When you have a lot of these questions, what tonality is the most powerful in this situation? The answer is I care tonality. I care tonality. You see, let's say I give an example. Let's say customer say, okay, everything you say is make sense to me lah, but I need to ask my wife first Then you need to use this. Okay, Mr. Tan, I understand that you need to speak with your wife, but is this idea make sense to you? Okay, do you like the idea? Okay, if you're willing to give me a shot, let me show you the proposal. I promise you, you are going to be very, very impressed with my proposal. If let's say you don't like it, we can just stop immediately. Okay, no charges, no nothing. Fair enough. Reasonable man tonality plus I care tonality. Okay, so Mister, I understand you need to speak with your wife. Okay, because you know lah, wife is very important also. But Mr. Tan, can I ask you a question? Do you like this idea? You suka tak ini idea? Buat pinjaman untuk overlap hutang lama. Okay, do you like this idea? Okay, actually today I'm not asking you to commit to the deal. I just want to show you my proposal. I just want to show you what I can do for you. Okay, I just want to give you this proposal, and I promise you, Mister, you will be very, very impressed with my proposal. My proposal is 40 to 50 pages. Correct or not?
Yes.
My proposal is 40 to 50 pages. You will be very, very impressed with my proposal. And today, Mister, I'm giving you this proposal for free. Okay? No charges, no nothing. You don't have to commit to anything. If let's say you don't like this proposal, full stop. I will stop calling you. We just end here. Sounds fair enough?
Yes.
Reasonable man tonality with I care. Okay? If you don't like this proposal, I promise you, Mister, I will not waste your time anymore. But I hope that you can give me a shot. I will be going to show you something that very impressive. It's a 40 to 50 pages proposal, giving you for free. Okay? If you don't like it, we stop. Fair enough? You see, sounds fair enough. When you say something like this, sound fair enough, it making what? You want the customer to be reasonable with you. Everyone want to be reasonable. Correct or not?
Yes.
Everyone want to reason. You are asking Mr. Ali, are you a reasonable man? No pupil can reject they are not reasonable. You see the technique here, sounds fair enough. If you don't like it, just stop. Okay, I will not kacau you again. Sounds fair enough. When I say sounds fair enough, are you a reasonable man? Diana, are you a reasonable man? You will want to say yes. You subconscious, this is the emotional, the customer emotional, he want to say yes. Yes, I am a reasonable man. Like I'm asking you, Priya, are you a reasonable girl? Are you a reasonable woman? You will want to say you are a reasonable woman. If you are a reasonable woman, you will agree to this, right? This is the technique, how we use words to convince people. Okay? If today this thing I'm giving you for free and you don't take it, it's actually quite stupid, right? Not to take it. Reasonable, you see, okay? If today I'm giving you this 40-50 pages of proposal, which cost 599, and it's only limit to first 1,000 people, and only entitled people who using credit card, just like you, wouldn't you call this a fool if you don't accept this proposal, right, Mr. Ali? Yes. Reasonable man tonality. He has to agree with you. Okay? Okay, then let's say this customer he quite challenging dia cakap tak nak lah proposal, saya tak nak lah. I ask my wife first Then you want to be reasonable. Okay, I heard what you're saying, but let me ask you a question. Does this idea make sense to you? You like the idea or not? You need to keep repeat this question let customer say yes. He will say, okay, I fikir dulu, I email dulu. Oh, I understand you need to email to me. I understand you need to speak with your wife. I understand you now are not free. I understand you need to do something later. I understand you cannot make decision right now. I understand that blah, blah, blah. For whatever reason. But let me ask you a question. Do you like this idea or not? You need to repeat this, Then he will reject you again. Okay my wife don't give me my kids missing Yes, I know your kids are missing. I understand your situation. But let me ask you this question. You like this idea or not? You repeat 3-4 times, make him say yes, Then in the end, he cannot, he cannot already. He cannot reject. Yes, I dislike this idea. Yes, since you like this idea, let's be a reasonable man. I give you free. You don't commit to anything now. Blah blah blah. You go on your script, everything. Sounds fair? Yes. Can I get a follow up with you over the WhatsApp? Yes. See? Reasonable man tonality. Okay? This is how you turn rejection into a yes. This is how you turn a rejection into a yes. Okay? This one, then after that, you need to give some promise to the customer. Okay? Mr. Ali, if you take this proposal, I guarantee you will not be regret. You will definitely learn a lot from this proposal. And I'm very sure of that. You see, absolute certainty. And I'm very sure because many of my clients is very impressed with my services. You can actually search on my Google page. We actually have 5-star review. Proud. Okay, absolute certainty. Encik Ali, kalau you masuk restoran yang kita makan, I confirm you takkan reject. Kita punya restoran 3-star Michelin star. And today saya punya chef, dia sendiri yang cooking. I don't think you will complain anything. It's not always he come here to cook, Only today he come to cook. And you are using Visa card, I can give you 20% discount. I confirm you, okay? Plus, if you come in today, I give you free. Correct or not? We give you free, free for first meal. Okay? If you feel like you don't like what we are selling, no cost to you. Full stop. Okay? What do you think? Do you like this idea? I cannot send some anak balik. I know you want to send your anak balik. I understand that you are rushing. But do you like this idea, the voucher I'm giving you? Do you like? I like. Okay. Will you come back after you send your kids? Yes. Okay? You see, you can use in any situation. You can use in any situation as long as you understand the logic. You understand the technique, you understand the logic, you can use in any situation. It's a very powerful persuasion tools. Macam mana kita nak convince orang to say yes. Okay, this one I think just same lah, no fees, no blah blah blah, everything baca sendiri lah. What more importantly, blah blah blah. After you receive this one, blah blah blah, you compare outside, blah blah. Okay, all these are absolute certainty lah, Okay. So what do you think, Mr. Ali? All I'm asking is giving me a shot to serve you since there is no loss, is no loss to you, correct or not? Because I'm giving free and I directly WhatsApp to you, you don't have to come to see me. It will be a fool not accepting this proposal, right? It will be a fool not to accept this proposal because it's free, you don't have to see me, and I directly send to you, and it's 40 to 50 pages, and this costs 400. If you say no to this, it will be a fool, right? Reasonable man tonality, okay? Use I care tonality to handle rejection. Okay, this one is the same, okay, Mr. Ali. Okay, sometimes you see, customer are worried that we are scammer, which is very, very common. Okay, how do we handle scammer? Okay, use scammer, we cannot use reasonable lah. We need to use I care tonality. Okay, okay, Mr. Ali, let's be frank. What is are you worried that we are scammer? You just directly go to that point. Okay, you rasa kita scammer dia. They say you are a scammer. I care. Okay, oh okay, I understand. I actually faham your concern. It's actually a very reasonable thing to be very worried of. Okay, so Mr. Ali, you pernah ditipu orang lain ke? You know, last time saya pernah dengar. You know what tonality you need to use already? Oh, like the kucing, you know? Like the kucing sudah mati, that kind of tonality. Your mom get cancer, that kind of. Oh, pernah kena tipu. Oh, no wonder lah. Jahat lah itu orang. Kena tipu berapa? I care tonality. Okay, then you accept the mere feeling. Okay, you see here the keywords you need to agree with the customer. You see if you try to do that while using aggressive or unsympathetic tonality, you will get break report. Okay, here you must show I care tonality. You know, you cannot show anything other than tonality, other than I care. You know. For example, customer say, you tanya customer, Encik, you kena tipu ke? That's why you are worried so much. You loh, saya pernah tipu. You can say, pernah tipu Siapa tipu you? Break report. Correct or not? Ini orang saya kena tipu dia lagi macam itu. Break report You must use the correct You pernah tipu ke? You loh, saya kena. Pernah tipu. Bagaimana ini berlaku? When is it? Bila? Last year. Ada kena tipu duit ke? Tak ada duit. Kalau tak ada duit, okay lah. Berapa you kena tipu? 5,000. Wah, 5,000. I feel memang lah. Sedih lah. You must like that, you know, correct or not? I care tonality. Okay? Then customer will feel, ini easy, he actually care about me. And then here, you cannot push customer. You remember, kita under 3 area kena achieve. Product, you, company. Scammer, I would say, is actually company. He will not trust you unless he go Google. So here you should ask customer to Google. Okay? Customer need to feel your empathy and you are deeply care about helping them to resolve it. And not just there to make a commission. If you feel kalau you gagal pagi ini perasaan kepada customer your report will break Okay? So you say like this, Mr. Ali, if that is your concern, right, I think don't worry lah. I am with you on this. Okay? I faham. Okay? In fact I think Encik, you really should go and Google my company first. Okay? Yeah. Don't take my word for it. Jangan percaya saya. Go Google the company first. You have to do like this already. Because this it's not about you anymore. It's another issue. Company reputation, company branding issue. It's not about you. Okay? So redirect customer to your Facebook using I care tonality. But it doesn't mean your presentation stop there. Okay? So Mr. Ali, can I ask for your permissions? Reasonable man tonality. So Mr. Ali, can I ask for your permission to follow up with you over the WhatsApp so that I can send information regarding my company to you? Reasonable tonality. Okay? Then after that, you still have to say your selling point. It's not like you say, okay, bye-bye, no You still have to say, actually sekarang kita ada offer loan chat plus, blah blah blah, 20 pages, 50 pages, only giving to selected customer, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You still have to sell the product. You cannot give up, Okay, you acknowledge I care. You pernah tipu, I care. I think you should Google my company. Okay, can I ask for permission to follow up you? Yes. Then you still have to do your closing. It's not like okay, bye bye. No. Actually, tujuan hari ini not ask you to sign up immediately. We are actually giving you Loan Chat Plus free for first customer. Loan Chat Plus you will get blah 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 everything. You still have to do that. Okay? This one we give you free blah 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 everything. Okay? It's not that you say you stop there. Okay? In fact, blah blah blah. Okay, this one you can use lah. Information scarcity. See how you use lah. Product scarcity. Okay, still have to do that. So, Mr. Currently, we are offering Loan Chat Plus to offline customer because I've called you, so I can give you for free. And this campaign only for first 1,000 customer lah. Kenapa kita nak first 1,000 customer? Product scarcity. You must take action today. Okay? Cannot wait one today. Okay? In fact, a lot of people don't know this offer. They don't know this is free. Okay? They don't know this is free. If they're online, they have to pay. But if I call you, it's free. They don't know. Okay? So remember, tapi sini remember, don't create false urgency. Otherwise, customer will know you are bullshit. This one also very important. You know, sometimes we make mistake. We bullshit. You know what is bullshit? Interest ini minggu depan sudah tak ada. Minggu depan 10%. Bullshit or not?
Yes.
Very obvious is bullshit. If you told your script bullshit like that, is customer know already. Okay? Ini Luna. Ini Luna. Hari ini apply akan approve. Next month apply semua orang ambil habis loan tak approve. Bullshit. I know some people might teach you something like this. But if I say something like this, will you say bullshit?
Yes.
Let's say Izan datang kita punya restoran makan, kita ada serve nasi ayam. You nak makan sekarang ayam sudah nak habis tau. Bullshit lah. Then you kedai saya ada 10 ayam. Bullshit lah. You kena makan KFC hari ni kalau KFC I heard tomorrow ayam semua habis. You will know it's bullshit lah. Okay. Okay, that's why after we say this 1,000 customer, that could be bullshit also. But we will do a poster, 1,000 customers, so you send to customer. It's not bullshit. I will also put on my website. I will put on my website first 1,000 customer. It's not bullshit. Okay? Okay? This one customer might think like I bullshit lah. After you send the material, it's really 1,000 customer. Because I put on website already. So far, so good. Okay? Close deal always end with a powerful statement. Okay, this one also same lah. I just go very fast. Mr. Ali, based on everything you talk. Okay, when close deal we have to have a script to reject customer lah. Sometimes customer memang tak qualify after you qualify. Betul tak? Other customer tak qualify. If not qualified, then no need to waste time lah. Just reject saja. We just close faster. Okay? Kalau tak qualified, look habis close. Okay? We just say like this. Okay, Mr. Ali, based on everything you say to me, I think this program is not a good fit for you lah. And I'm really sorry about that because I don't want to sell you something that is not going to beneficial to you. Or I don't want to sell you something that is not going to help you. Okay, so Encik Ali, selepas saya bincang dengan you, okay, saya dapati kan ini program kurang sesuai untuk you. Okay, sebab saya tak nak jual you produk yang tak sesuai dengan you. Sorry. End the call. Okay, no need to force it. No need to tipu. Okay? If let's say it's the other way around, Mr. Ali, based on everything you told me, I think this program is definitely a perfect fit for you. Let me tell you why. What tonality to use? Absolute certainty or reasonable man? Because you have so much. Let me tell you why. Reasonable man. You can dual campur. Absolute campur reasonable man. Okay? Absolute certainty is what? High energy lah. Usually we say. High energy lah. Okay? Usually, let me tell you why. Let's say, okay, berdasarkan apa yang you bagi saya tahu, okay, I rasa ini debt consolidation sangat sesuai untuk you atas dua sebab. Let me tell you why. Then you give two unique selling point. But remember, one must be logical, one must be emotional. Cannot two also logical. You cannot say, let me tell you why. Interest rate murah, installment rendah. No. Because why? These two is what? Logical, sir. Logical. Not strong enough. You must say something. Let me tell you why. Because first, the interests are very cheap. And second, you are entitled to this. Something like that. You are entitled to this. Okay? Because you use credit card. Okay? Use emotional. or you can cucuk di punya pain point. Later this one emotional, later I go through the cucuk pain point, you will understand. Okay? Then you have to do a summary. Mr. Ali, let me do a quick summary based on our conversation so that I can make sure I understand your need. What is this? Reasonable man. First, you need debt consolidation of berapa? Second, you need... this one, I think you understand already lah. Kenapa kita kena buat summary? So that customer understand you, understand his situation lah. People want to buy something that he know you know lah. Correct or not? Okay? Closing deal always end with a... Okay, here you see I care tonality again we do it again Let's say customer just cakap, okay, encik you perlu debt consolidation 20,000 untuk settle credit card, betul tak? You perlukan cash loan 30,000 untuk renovation, betul tak? Money installment lebih kurang 500 to 600, betul tak? Betul. Okay, am I correct, Mr. Ali? Is there anything I have missed? Is there any way I can tailor this solution for you? So I can do 3 proposals for you. First money installment 500, 800, 1,002. Are you okay with this? I care tonality. I care. So Encik Adi. Okay, so Encik Adi, adakah ini benda yang you nak? Saya ada miss something tak? Ada benda yang you nak tanya, saya belum jawab tak? Reasonable, I care tonality. Okay, oh tak ada. Okay, is my explanation okay? You see professional, they do this Do you understand what I say? Is my explanation okay? Am I missing anything? Okay, do you have any question you want to ask me? Okay, am I understanding you well? Yes, I care tonality. Then baru you move on. Okay, customer are very comfortable. Very, very comfortable with this kind of tonality. So far, so good. Okay, I think we take a break 5 minutes, then we come back again.
Saya kan memang sesuatu yang jauh, dia tak mau dia dekat-dekat terus ada
Mr. Melvin, I have one of the case. Actually, I closed him already. It's a loan check plus 220. 220k and based on cash on end 4,000 something.
4,000 only.
Cash on end actually 4,400 lah. And that console main for is personal loan one, another for the credit card. So his service charge is 17,000. So he accept with 15,000. 15k.
Okay what?
Okay already. And then the documentation, everything he perfectly sent.
Okay.
Finally, I'm waiting his what I'm waiting for his ASB, the refer letter, the settlement letter. So he sent the message. Abang punya isteri bising-bising dah tak nak buat loan Lepas tu actually he already discussed with the wife agree everything. The last part when I asked him to the refer letter also he can billing me. But finally he tell that takpelah saya punya isteri tolong saya settle credit card.
Then
The wife helped him to settle the main thing is a credit card.
then why do you think is the reason?
Reason.
No, I don't know. I'm asking you. Why do you think suddenly the wife reacts so?
That's the problem. But the wife know earlier he need to go into apply and also he don't know how to receive the form.
Did you ask? Did you ask why?
But I asked him that okay, let me talk to the wife lah. Then I explained to him.
Did you ask why your wife reacts so? What is the reason?
Don't say any reason.
Then did you go inside negotiation?
Yeah.
Did you negotiate with the 15,000?
17,000 become a 15,000.
Did you further negotiate 15,000?
Actually, I said I will ask my.
Then did you give a price?
And then the one thing he said, adik tak apa, I nak 3,500 saya tak nak cukup, itu pun okey je. Yang main thing, I want to settle my credit card and personal loan.
So the deal still on lah.
He's still on actually. He okay with the 15K, and then I said, tak apa nak.
Okay, it's like this. Because right, first, you don't know what is the reason. You don't know. It could be a lot of reason. You are just guessing. Agree? You are guessing. Okay, for situation like this, I suggest you just go inside negotiate with the customer. Don't wait, because you see everything is everything is price you cannot get. Like for example I say hey Priya, this one phone very good, 5,000, very good, you know. Outside people selling 7,000, I sell 5,000. You say okay tomorrow I come and buy. Then I call you back, hey Priya, how come you never come to buy? My wife say 5,000 cannot Then he said, is it the price? I don't know He say don't want Then you are trying to guess, you know. And when you're trying to guess, you never get honest answer. Then you try to go to the point. Okay is it because of the price? Actually, I can give 4,500 No I said 4,500.
Actually, the 15K also I asked the last part. I asked him, nak service charge ke? Service charge tak apa, tanya office boleh, yang itu boleh nego.
Then you need to give a price. You see if I were you I'm like this Encik, adakah itu service charge 15 tahun, 15 ribu, your wife feel very expensive? Actually, if you want I can further reduce the consultant fees Okay, I think if your wife okay today I give you 12,000. Okay or not? You know, you want to guess his reason. Okay or not? Then you testing, see what he say. Then he say 12,000 I need to ask your wife first Then you ask again, is it because of price? Because I can give you 12,000 now. I can ask for 12,000. Okay, you want me to ask or not? If you want me to ask, I can ask now, but no guarantee I can help you to ask. Then he say, then he will be honest with you Then you will be honest. Then after that he say, can cheaper a bit Then you say okay actually I really discount a lot. From 15 I already reduced to 12. 12 I think also not guarantee can get a lot. If your wife really very particular about this consultant fees I can actually try to ask for 10,000. If I ask for 10,000 the cash you can get more. From 3,000 you can get 8,000. Plus your interest or anything blah 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 blah. Then you say other unique selling point. You can solve your problem all these things. Then you use emotional selling, which later you will learn about it. You can ask question like, if you don't take action today, how do you pay your credit card? Can you afford the credit card? Then you say something like, actually you can afford pay your credit card or not? Are you using your saving to pay your credit card? Is your saving reducing? When do you think your saving will be finished? Do you have any plan? Let's say you run out of saving. What is your long-term solution for this one? What is your wife thinking? If it's a price action, I can adjust for you right now. If 10,000 you okay, I ask 10,000. You okay or not? Only you say yes, only I ask, because I don't want to ask my boss 10,000 everything. Later you come back, you say you don't want. You want or not? I ask 10,000. You must force him say yes. Okay you ask me out Okay, I come back to you. You see this how we go through later we will learn.
But actually you okay one, because yesterday I told him,
but because you haven't tried what I said just now, you go try first.
Sebenarnya pasal fees kan, dia mesti cakap yes pasal fees. Mesti.
Actually I want to ask him what's the problem with me.
Yes, next time remember when it's about regarding whatever reason, I may wife tak suka, I may wife ada duit settle, I may wife ada itu, saya may abang tolong saya settle, saya sekarang ada bonus boleh settle everything. Always go negotiate. Don't care, always go negotiate. If the thing is cheap enough he will say yes one. 4,500 you want or not? Don't want this one only 3 camera, I want 4 camera. Okay don't say so much, 4,000. Okay, no this screen too small Okay. I know the 2 screens is small. I know this is not what you want. I know it's exactly not what you want. But if let's say today I'm willing to give you just 2,000, will you accept or not? 2,000 2,000 for 5,000 full. I'm selling you 2,000. I know the camera is not the best camera. The screen is not the best screen. This is not exactly what you want. But I offering you 2,000 only today. You okay or not? No just 2,000. Okay last price 1,000. You take 1,000 you sell back 1,500. You make 500. Okay or not? You see, it's always the price, Priya. Right? It's always the price. This mouse, 100. I don't want this mouse. Blah, blah, blah. Okay 10 ringgit. I just want to make a relationship with you. I just want to have a good relationship with you. 10 ringgit. You see, it's always the price. You agree?
Yes.
You agree or not? It's always the price. It's always the price. You don't think so much.
Very good customer, you know.
You think too much already. It's always the price. Okay, we come back here. I don't want to be so into so much discussion. Okay, so kita sudah belajar banyak tonality ya. We understand the tonality, reasonable man tonality, outer sincerity tonality. Then we understand absolute certainty tonality, I care tonality, congratulation tonality. Banyak tonality kita sudah belajar. I think tak banyak. I think it's 4-5 saja yang you pakai dalam sales. I think you wouldn't use angry tonality in what sales You will not use angry tonality You will use like mystery tonality, this kind of thing. So now we need to go on to rewrite our script. Kita kena tulis balik kita punya script. But this time when we write our script we want to put tonality into consideration. Okay, we need to label. Okay, ini ayat I nak pakai absolute certainty. Okay, ini questions I nak mystery. Okay, ini this one I want reasonable. Okay, so we need to learn 10 rules 10 rules of straight line prospecting. Macam mana kita, if our script follow these 10 rules you will be able to make it. Okay, so the first rule always ask for permission to ask questions. Bila you tulis you punya script panjang sangat, make sure you masuk satu ayat. Satu soalan untuk re-engage customer. What is the soalan? It's a reasonable soalan. Like you say something very long you tulis you punya script, you think very long already, masuk satu ayat. Okay, Encik Ali. So just a couple of questions so I don't waste your time. Simple? Simple Okay. We use so as a justifier so that we know so when we ask customer question, it's not the busybody questions It has purpose, it has meaning one. And customer need to know this. Correct or not? Customer need to know this. You are asking the right questions. Okay? When we ask the questions it always has important purpose. I think you understand already. Rule number 1. Okay, rule number 2 must always use the script. Okay, I see a lot of you already stopped using script because maybe you think you are good already. Okay, you think you good already. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that you not yet refine your script. You should refine your script. Okay, you should refine your script. When something is too easy, you need to add something, make it more difficult. Why? Flow. You want to go inside the flow. Okay, something too repetitive, too boring not only customer boring sometimes you will boring yourself also. Not only customer boring, you also boring. You cakap sampai you boring. Okay. Okay, why we need to use script? First, we won't say stupid shit Can anyone give me example of stupid shit? You know, when we don't follow script, sometimes kita tak tahu nak cakap apa, kita cakap benda yang bodoh-bodoh. Encik Alu ini mesti mau go through kita baru approve you apply sendiri sangat mahal. Stupid shit Encik ini you apply sendiri confirm tak lulus punya. Sebab you lewat bayar. Lewat bayar confirm tak lulus punya. Bank tengok lewat bayar mesti reject. You kena go through saya. Stupid shit this one I say. Bullshit. Bullshit or stupid shit. Okay? Don't say this kind of thing. Okay? The question asked will be in a correct flow. Soalan you tanya kena correct flow. Later we'll go through this. This one very important. No matter how nervous you are, when you open your mouth, it's always best possible words coming out every time. Kalau you ada script, you sudah tulis in a ayat, in a professional ayat, struktur ayat semua betul punya. Okay? The question you ask is order punya. Jawapan yang you bagi is order punya. Okay? Step by step, or we say order So walaupun you very nervous you know sometimes you may call very nervous. Will you get nervous? Hello, Encik Ali. Encik Ali, you kerja dalam bidang apa? Saya lawyer.
Okay, baru spinning.
Saya doktor. Saya guru besar University Malaysia. Nervous or not?
No, I talking to the doctor, custom police, the custom officer, and
You not nervous Then
no, the custom one is approved. One of the
okay. So you see, when you speak with someone with authority authority, you will feel nervous. How to not nervous You have a script
Yes.
You have a script, then you will not be nervous. Okay? Because you know very exactly I sudah tulis apa yang saya baca, saya sudah tulis. Okay? Okay, because if you have a script with you, right, your conscious mind no longer has to worry about coming the proper word to say. So you can focus on tonality. Correct or not? Kalau you ada script, you sudah tahu apa saya nak cakap. So you can pay attention to tonality, absolute certainty, reasonable man tonality. You tak perlu fikir itu ayat saya nak cakap apa. So I can focus on tonality. So this is the reason why you need to use script. The more you plan, the faster you can master straight line persuasion. You need to write down your own script. It's called straight line preparation. Preparation means you write your own script lah. Okay, when you writing your own script you need to jaga your tonality You cannot sound like a robot Okay, I already show you what is a robot, you know already. Okay, first you need to become proficient in the art of reading from a script without sounding like you are reading from a script. Can you do that? Can by practice we can do that Okay, you know script sometimes no need full sentences, can be point form, because full sentences sometimes susah nak cari tu ayat and you can print your paper bigger a bit, so that you don't print your font size 10, then very hard. Okay, print bigger a bit, or you just write point form. Okay, point form also can. So you need to become proficient in the art of writing script that allow you to sound perfectly natural when you read it. Okay, this one very important. Script, I boleh bagi, but you cannot copy my script. Why you cannot copy my script? Sebab cara saya tulis script is based on cara saya bercakap. Setiap orang cakap berbeza. If you want to follow my way you feel very weird If you follow exactly words by words okay, Kelvin tulis script macam ni, I follow everything. Okay, Encik Ali, the reason of the call today is because cannot different people different This is the reason why you shouldn't use my script 100%. Okay, but the point, the theory, you know already. Okay, there is some point you can take out if you're not comfortable. It depends on your level. I actually allow you to take out something because some of the things I say you are not comfortable to say. Like I say about investment, you're not comfortable. You don't know investment. Okay, it also depends on your experience. Okay, if you never come to investment planning class, you don't know investment. If I want you to say investment, say something that you also don't know what you are saying. Would you be confident?
No.
Okay, would you be able to pull off absolute certainty tonality? No Why you cannot pull off absolute certainty tonality? Because you also don't understand the subject. You don't understand the subject. Okay, that's why you need to come investment planning class so that you understand. This is what actually give you confidence. I cannot give you confidence by showing you the script. Cannot. You need to understand the subject by yourself. Okay, this is the reason why you come to class. You might say kenapa datang investment classes boring saya tak cakap customer dengan itu. No, it's actually improve your confidence. Untuk improve your confidence, you want to say something like this, you need to have a deep understanding of what you are saying, so that when you are saying, you confident. You can say in a absolute certainty tonality. Understand? So far so good? Good Rules number 3 we go from less invasive question to more invasive question. Less invasive is what? Non-sensitive questions Invasive is sensitive questions That's why I always say jangan tanya customer punya salary on terlalu awal. You can ask customer salary, tapi belakang gather intelligence. Don't ask customer how much your salary on loop A. Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, don't ask customer berapa hutang you credit card on loop A. You can ask loop C, D. That one is okay. Less invasive to more invasive questions. Okay, this one I think you understand already. You also try many times If you ask invasive question too early what you get? You get not honest answer Ada hutang credit card? Tak ada. You bayar minimum full payment? Full payment?
People don't like the wording.
Yeah. Okay. After you speak with customer, many loops. Then after that, okay, Encik, saya tanya you beberapa soalan so that I can serve you better. How much is your credit card outstanding? Then dia jawab. Honest answer. Okay? Rule number 4, ask each question with a right tonality. Okay, this one, we have been talking about it. Okay? Rule number 5, always follow a logical path. This one, I need to elaborate. Logic sangat penting. Sometimes I buat role play dengan you, I feel your script is not logic. Apa maksud logic? It's like apa yang you tanya kan, dia ada kaitan dengan apa yang you sebut sebelum. Atau customer bagi jawapan kan, apa yang you tanya kan, ialah berdasarkan apa dia cakap awal tadi lah. It's not a random questions. This one is very important. It will break rapport. I give you an example. What is the bad logic I say let's say For example, you tanya, Encik, you ada kegunaan untuk cash loan tak? Ada. Saya nak pakai untuk renovation rumah. Oh, okay. So Encik, you ada financial goal selain ini? Not logic kan? Okay, so how here kita sama-sama baca ini so that we understand what is a not logic thing. Imagine you want to ask customer questions then you ask like this. Anda single atau married? Anda tinggal dekat mana? Anda kerja bidang apa? Anda pernah fikir nak tukar kerja tak? Anda apa benda yang awak suka tentang kawasan yang you tinggal? Anda ada kanak-kanak tak? Anda sudah tinggal sini berapa lama? Sekarang anda makan gaji atau buat bisnes sendiri? You see, when I ask, you feel weird tak? Pelik tak? Apa customer feel kalau you ask question macam ni? Apa dia nak tanya? Apa dia nak tanya ni? Betul tak? Apa dia nak tanya? Okay, so now we try to rearrange this one into a logical. Try now. We try to arrange ini untuk logical. Susun itu ayat. We do it now. Like sekarang kita susun ini ayat that you feel is logic punya. Susun ayat you rasa dia logic. Okay. You try to susun ini ayat. Susun. Let's say you ask one first, then after that you ask three. You susun ini ayat dalam order. You just write the numbers saja lah. Okay? You can go with less invasive to more invasive lah. Kami faham tak? You kena susun itu ayat sampai dia logik you tak perlu cipta ayat sendiri you just susun saja. You tak perlu cipta ayat sendiri. Okay, Then if you want to ask which one to start first maybe you should ask the less invasive question first lah. Question yang kurang sensitive, then the last question should be the most sensitive punya lah. Okay, that how you susun lah. There is no absolute correct answer lah, but you just susun based on you punya logic lah. Finish Dexter habis? Dexter habis? Okay, mari kita dengar Dexter punya soalan. Next Dexter, how would you ask the questions? Let's say first question you ask.
Anda tinggal dekat mana?
Okay, betul?
Apa benda yang you suka tentang kawasan yang you tinggal?
Yes, betul?
Anda sudah tinggal sini berapa lama?
Yes, logic tak? Logic kan? Okay, go on.
Sekarang anda makan gaji atau buat bisnes sendiri?
Buat bisnes sendiri. Then?
Okay, so apa anda kerja bidang apa?
Okay, next one.
Okay, anda pernah fikir nak tukar kerja tak?
Okay, betul.
Okay, and then sampai anda single atau married? Anda ada kanak-kanak tak?
Yes, you see this is logical flow lah. If you ask like this, then correct lah. So you see bila you buat new main script you need to ask question in the logical flow. You cannot jump. I think everyone has logic inside. You know, sometimes I see you role play with me, I feel very weird, you know. Your question jump is like this, you know. Anda single atau married, ada tinggal dekat mana? You see, very weird, you know, the order. Okay, the order very weird. Okay, so you see always follow a logical path. Betul kan? I always cakap, I always ask you, when customers say dia nak pinjam untuk renovation, what is the next logical question you need to ask?
Tinggal dekat rumah.
Let's say customer say lah, saya nak pinjam untuk renovate rumah. What is the next logical question you need to ask? Puji, lepas tu you cakap nak pinjam berapa? Logik kan? Betul tak? Lepas tu dia cakap saya nak Dia cakap nak pinjam 50,000. What is the next logical answer to this? Kalau 50,000 money installment 500. Betul tak? Logik kan? Okay? Logik kan? If your answer give very weird lah, I think is akan break lah. Customer akan pelik lah, kenapa tanya ni. Okay? So far so good. Okay? Then next one, the rule. Okay, this one is the logical flow lah. Okay, you see Mr. Ali, do you need any cash loan at the moment? Then customer say, yes, I might need a cash loan for renovation. What is the next logical questions? Oh, congratulations, is this your first house? What is the amount that you're looking at? Betul tak? Logik kan? Then dia cakap 50,000. Oh, dia cakap, okay, do you have other financial goal? Bad law, this one. Pelik kan, tiba-tiba financial goal. Oh, you know some people like this? I have seen people like this, you know, when I role play. Then what is the logical question? The logical question you see, it should be how many should be 50,000 is 500 something like that. Then next one next questions let's say you tanya customer, Mr. Ali, what is your biggest fear regarding your financial right now? I'm worried that I might have not enough money to cover emergency. What is the next logical questions? Have you set up your emergency funds? Do you think it's enough? Something like that. That's the logical question kan, betul tak? Okay? So this one you baca sendiri lah. I don't want to go through into so details. Okay, this one very important. Rule number 6. Don't resolve their pen immediately. Okay, ulang. Don't resolve their pen immediately. This one I've seen a lot of telesales that make mistake. Like for example, this one I see a lot of telesales dia make. Apabila customer cakap dia ada masalah, happy sangat. Oh, you ada masalah? Betul. That's why you perlu that consolidation. Ini produk you ambil mesti sesuai untuk you, best for you. All your kebimbangan akan hilang. They excited, you excited, you know. So encik you ada lewat bayar tak? Ada. Oh, ada lewat bayar. Yes, that's why you kena masuk credit improvement program. Orang yang lewat bayar pun boleh approve. So you no need to think about it. This product memang untuk you. Buy now. This is very bad I say very bad you restaurant encik, you hungry tak? Hungry? Oh, hungry. Mesti nak makan ke restoran. Restoran saya akan ada bagi you makanan. You makan mesti tak hungry lagi. Okay? This one you see when a prospect review their pen to you you don't want to jump into the guy and say you see this is a bad example when customer say oh, this is the example you say, oh great. So you no need to worry already. My product is going to take away all your pen. Okay, there is no longer any reason to feel bad anymore. Just sit back and relax. I will show you how my product can solve your problem. This is bad This is bad When you say why I say it's bad, how customer will feel if you were customer I ask you easy you ada keperluan untuk cash loan tak? Let's say you cakap ada. Oh ada, kalau you ada kan, ini produk sangat sesuai untuk you. Sebab ini loan saya boleh bagi you maximum loan about 300,000. Interest rate paling murah. You outside terdapat 2.5%. Sana sini boleh dapat saja. After you ambil ini loan apa renovation you nak buat pun boleh buat lah. You nak buat bumbung ke, you nak buat itu ke, semua boleh buat. Okay? So saya akan send satu form WhatsApp bagi you untuk fill up. Okay? This is why customer feel reject. You see customer feel yes, the moment you say like this first one you sound like a salesman correct or not? You sound like a salesman. Yelah, tahu lah you product best lah, tahu lah. Really, the thing like this. Yelah, you memang makanan paling sedap lah. Yelah, you memang loan paling murah lah. Yelah, you cakap perlu loan, you cakap you memang produk paling best. Yelah. You think customer think like that? Yes. They get offensive, you know. Okay? Instead, the proper way you should do is what? Amplify their pain by asking them a series of follow-up questions that actually feature. Okay, this one we call cucuk customer. Cucuk customer, pagi dia sakit. The more customer sakit the more dia akan fill up. Dan apabila sakit, what you can do? I care tonality, correct or not? You can do I care tonality. That's what you want to do. Okay, I give you an example now. You see let's say Mr. Ali, bolehkah saya tanya, you rasa beban tak bayar you minimum payment untuk you loan? Yes, saya rasa beban. Okay, so you don't want to say this lah. You say this. I see. So sekarang you masih pakai you punya saving untuk bayar minimum payment. Ya loh, saya pakai saving saya bayar minimum payment. So what is your plan lah? Kalau you punya saving sudah habis bayar minimum payment. You see, you want customer to think about, you know, kalau sekarang you pakai minimum payment untuk bayar Luna, what if your payment run out? Customer akan worry, betul tak? Oh, belum ada plan lagi. Then you have all these questions you can select lah, ho. How soon you think your saving will be running out before this happen? Okay? Do you currently has any plan to improve the situation? You ada apa-apa plan tak? Nak tambah baik you punya situation? I care. Betul tak? You boleh bayar minimum payment tak? Tak boleh. Oh, so sekarang macam mana you bayar minimum payment? Pakai saving ke? You lo pakai saving. So you punya saving semakin kurang lo. Oh, semakin kurang lah. So you ada apa plan tak untuk selamatkan you punya saving? You ada apa plan tak untuk selamatkan you planning? Oh, lo belum lagi yo. So you ada bincang dengan you punya family ya, macam mana go through this situation? I care. You see, I care mah, betul tak? You ada bincang dengan you punya wife regarding the situation you ada sekarang. So ini sudah berapa lama you bayar pakai saving? 2 tahun 2 tahun. Ini pasal apa? Income kurang ke? Oh, income kurang. Actually bukan you susah sajalah. Banyak orang pun susah. I care. You see? The tonality is I care. Okay? So, do you see this thing getting better or getting worse? Adakah ini benda akan pulih, tambah baik? Mungkin akan tambah baik lah. Oh, jelah mungkin dapat bonus you boleh tolak sikit kan. Ya, okay? Adakah ini affect your health atau you punya family? Benda ini ada efek you punya family tak? Atau efek you punya kesihatan ada tak? Malam ada tak boleh tidur tak? Ada tak? Ada efek you punya kerja tak? Ada efek you punya emotion tak? You ask question like this. Okay? So how do you see yourself in 2 years? Then dia cakap, sebut everything. You show I care. Then baru dia cakap, actually saya klien biasa saya recommend macam ni reasonable tonality. Kalau ada masalah kewangan, especially situation macam you are not alone, banyak orang. That's why kita ada solution panggil debt consolidation, specifically untuk orang yang macam you ada masalah. Okay? Do you want me to tell you more about that consolidation? Ask permission before you speak further. Reasonable mentality. Ya loh. Okay, ini debt consolidation macam ni NJ. Let's say you sekarang credit card interest rate tinggi, I kurang kepada 5%. You know lah You know lah. Okay, you repayment 1,000, I cut to 500. Okay, you ada installment yang mahal 0%, itu saya tak sentuh. I sentuh debt yang mahal saja. Then I will help you to do 10 years. Then I will stop ini legal action. You DSR tinggi, don't worry, saya ada program tolong you. You go on your presentation. Okay, you masuk macam itu. This you see this process is called what Kita cucuk customer pagi dia sakit tau. You tanya dia, boleh bayar tak? Tak boleh bayar. Then macam mana you bayar? You saving, pakai saving bayar. Saving semakin kurang. So apa berlaku kalau saving kurang? Benda ini sudah berlaku berapa lama? So you ada plan tak? What if your saving sudah habis? Tak boleh bayar, then apa berlaku? Have you talked with your wife? You sudah bincang dengan you punya wife? Okay, do you see this thing will improve in the next 2 years? Or it getting worse? No, some people no plan, betul tak? Have you speak with any consultant? Okay, have you speak with the bank to reduce your payment? Have you seen AKPK? You ask question like this, cucuk, pagi dia sakit. Okay, the more you think about this, semakin sakit, betul tak? Okay, make your prospect talk about their plan. So this type of question have a powerful impact. Powerful impact, so they need to powerful impact of what? To receive information because they are really pain already. You know, saya sekarang sangat sakit I mesti nak dengar Priya punya solution. How your solution can take away my pain? Okay, so you want to increase customer pain. So we look at this graph you see this one? Pain threshold. We want to increase customer pain. When he say something I have problem congratulations, you hit the jackpot. You kena buat dia sakit lagi. Correct tak? Dia cakap saya sekarang tak boleh bayar. Congratulations, you hit jackpot. You kena pagi dia cakap macam mana betapa sakit dia. Okay, you need to make, you see increase the pain threshold. Okay, saya nak apply loan, reject. Kenapa reject? What apa reject? You do think you will reject akan? Kalau ini duit tak ada, then macam mana? Bagi dia sakit. Okay, then we have other action threshold. Action threshold is we make customer to take action. You see this one is down. Down means what? Untuk take action, kita buat dia senang untuk take action. How to make him senang take action? Ayat macam tadi I cakap lah. To get this proposal, you tak perlu jumpa saya, you tak perlu sign up. Senang commit kan, betul tak? You see how powerful is these sentences? Dia ada dia logic belakang. Like today I want to give you something free. Not only I give you free, I direct send to your house. You don't have to come to see me. You don't have to fill up the form. You just give me address. The address WhatsApp only, as simple as possible. Just WhatsApp. No need formal email. No need key in credit card information. Action threshold go down. Okay? You can think action threshold like Shopee lah. You nak beli barang, klik saja sudah beli. Okay? You just type your credit card information with Shopee. Every time you want to buy something, just one click, then buy already. This is what? This is to reduce action threshold. So bila you buat sales, you pun boleh reduce action threshold. Okay? All the things you just send to customer. That's why it's very important you say it's free. It's very important you say directly WhatsApp to customer. It's very important to say you no need come to see me, I no need come to see you. It's very important to say you no need fill up your financial credit card information. It's free. You rasa tak penting, it's actually penting, betul tak? I still see a lot of people never say this thing. Okay, but you judge yourself. See you want to use something. If you want to improve, that is the way. If you want to improve, that is the way. Okay, rule number 7, always end with powerful statement. Okay, this one no need. Because I think we discussed already previously, macam mana make a powerful statement. Okay? This one we know already, reduce action threshold. How we reduce? Priya, how we reduce action threshold?
We recommend customer in his pain.
No, action threshold is not pain threshold. Action threshold is tadi saya cakap lah. Loan check plus directly send to you. No need come to see me. No need fill out credit card information. I tak perlu jumpa you, you tak perlu jumpa saya. WhatsApp sudah buka, sudah okay. No need go website, fill out anything. Reduce, sangat senang untuk dapat. Reduce action threshold. Okay? Okay, this one I think you know already. When you talk with customer, stay in the straight line. Jangan bincang benda yang tak berkaitan dengan you punya produk lah. This one I don't want to repeat because it's the theory. Okay, rule number 9. Your script must have stopping off point. Okay, after you explain something that is very difficult to understand, sesuatu yang susah untuk faham, you need to ask question like this. You follow me so far? Make sense? Are you with me? Can you understand? Do you want me to repeat? Am I missing something? You need to have a stopping point. That's why you see your script, you cannot like you read like 1 pages of script pun tak ada stop. No, kena ada stop, henti. Kena ada henti. Tak boleh satu kali goes encik ini debt consolidation blah 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 blah. No, you must blah 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 blah. Okay? Jelas? Agree? Make sense? Must have stopping point. If you don't have stopping point, what will happen?
Nanti customer pun
Boring one thing.
dia tak ada soalan, tak ada jawapan untuk menanya.
Stopping point is to make sure customer listen. There is no point you keep talking customer not listen. You know sometimes you make call you can go into shock sendiri I call this shock sendiri You sendiri cakap, you tengok, you talk, you say very good thing, but customer no listen. Customer no say yes. Dia tak agree punya. Okay, atau dia tak dengar, atau you cepat sangat. Itu saya panggil shock sendiri. Okay, you see, do sales is not shock sendiri, you know. It's two-way communication two-way You cakap, dia dengar. Dia cakap, you dengar. You need to make sure ada ini proses. If you tak ada ini proses, you shock sendiri. Okay? Okay, rule number 10. Use art of reflection to handle rejection. This one we go through already. Let's say customer cakap, saya nak bincang dengan I punya wife. I heard you right, but is this idea make sense to you? You send me information first. Okay, I will send you information, but do you like this idea? Okay, this is the rules. Use art of reflections to deflect customer mail rejection. It will always look one. Why you want to do this? You want customer to say yes Okay, so that's all for today classes. Okay, before we left, I know all these things can be quite difficult for you to to implement, untuk implement all this thing is very hard to figure. I understand some of you might not use it fully. I understand. You tak boleh pakai semua because you not confident. You're not confident with the weapon I give it to you But actually all this weapon I give it to you is make sense kan, betul tak? Do you feel it make sense? Make sense kan? All this thing is not only make sense it's actually proven working Okay? If you have this book, you go through this book. Topic 4, what I discussed today is actually topic 4, topic 7, and topic 10. You can baca. All this wisdom is not from Kelvin Goh, it's from Jordan Belfort Okay, Jordan Belfort is a very successful salesman Okay, dia jual sampai billion for share penny stock to high wealthy people. If you don't trust this guy I got nothing to say. Okay, I know that you not follow this 100%. I know that even the last theory you not follow 100%. I understand, but I hope that you can slowly catch up. Every time you challenge a bit with the theory Slowly you learn. I don't expect you to 100% use this one because, to be honest, it's quite hard. It's not an easy thing. It's quite hard. You agree? It's quite hard. But this hard thing is take practice. Okay? Maybe actually if you use 30%, I think it's good enough already. Betul tak? If you use like other 5 tonality, you just use 3 tonality. You start using, for example, like, let me ask you a few questions so that I can serve you better. If you start using word sentences like this, it's already got 10-20% improvement. Betul tak? If you start to use I care tonality, so how do you pay your credit card? You pakai saving ke? Nanti saving habis macam mana? If you do something like this, I think it's already 20-30% improvement. Agree? Yes. Okay, then in the end, tujuan hari ini, I'm not asking you to sign up immediately I just want to give you this proposal. Currently, our company is having promotion. First 1,000 customers are getting this proposal for free. Product scarcity, and not many people know about this offer. We just launched 3 days ago. Not many people know yet. You are the first few days. Yes. Then you do information. You do information scarcity. You do product scarcity. Another 10% improvement. Correct or not? Then slowly you add more. I understand you all know not using 100%, and I'm okay with that. You're not using 100% because it's not easy. But I want you to have improvement. But you agree kan all this thing? You agree kan? Do you feel it's powerful, right? Okay? And you baca ini book, you will have all the wisdom. And you know what? I actually sudah tulis semua script bagi you. I already ini buku I sudah baca 4 kali. I already digest the wisdom I call it wisdom ilmu I sudah digest itu ilmu. And I already turn into script inside. Just now you already see, I give you many ideas already. Betul tak? I give you many ideas already. Write by line, I already write the script already. So you want to that you use I hope that you use. Okay, before we end, I would like to show you one video. Okay, from Jordan Belfort. Okay, so that you understand the tonality. Maybe my tonality is not good enough. I admit, my tonality is not good enough. Okay, because I believe you can be better than me. Because you are the one making the call. You are the one has more experience talking to customer. If you ask me how long I talk to customer, I long time never talk to customer already. You are more experienced, Izia more experienced than me, yes. Hashima more experienced than me. Okay, Priya more experienced to me. Okay, but okay, I show you just one video. Okay, I hope we can learn something from this guy. It's in English, sorry. Okay, it's exactly what I say. It's exactly what I say. But I just want to see how this guy do it, because he's master. He's way better than me. The one I show you is amateur. Okay, amateur. Yes, amateur. But the theory is correct. Doesn't mean what I say is wrong. It's just I am an amateur. Okay, this guy master.
Was when I looked at my 12 schmendricks, as the phrase goes, and they were so disheartened over what it was going on. They were disheartened. They couldn't close rich people. I could, Danny could. Before that, we were closing. And I realized what was happening. And I realized one moment that I had a certain way of speaking. It was a way of speaking that was allowing me to immediately take control of the conversation.
Wait, sorry.
Part of all influence. Once you learn to control linguistic encounter, you'll be shocked.
Abang nak yang datang sini tak ikut.
So, you know.
Jiwa ke Jawa?
Here's the deal. The magic moment.
Hey, what happened?
Nah.
What is happening?
Tak ada tak?
I don't know what is happening.
Dia biasa lah, bagus ni barang.
Dia tak kena betul.
When we want to show something good, then you ada
Dia buat
masalah.
hal.
12 Schmendricks, as the phrase goes, and they were so disheartened of what was going on at the start. They couldn't close rich people. I could, Danny could.
Well, that we were closing average moms and pops. And I realized what was happening. And I realized in this one moment that I had a certain way of speaking that I had taught to Danny, because Danny was a natural salesman. It was a way of speaking that was allowing me to immediately take control of the conversation. At the heart of all influence, once you learn to control the linguistic encounter, you will be shocked at how easy it is to influence. Now, I'm not saying that when you control the encounter, you're doing the talking. That's not what I mean. In fact, it's the opposite. When you're in control, you're asking very smart questions, and it's the prospect that's doing the talking. You're gathering intelligence. But in those first few seconds, when you open up your mouth, you got 4 seconds. And in those first 4 seconds, if in those first 4 seconds, that's a brain fart, right? In those first 4 seconds, you don't establish 3 things. Let me tell you what they are. You got 4 seconds of a conversation. 4 seconds. You got to establish, number 1, that you are sharp as a tack. Sharp as a tack. It's got to come out right away. Number 2, that you're enthusiastic as hell. Enthusiastic as hell. And number 3, and I said it before, and I'm going to say it 10 more times, and I'll make you say it out loud. You got to be perceived as an expert in your field. As what? A what? You want to be perceived as an expert. Say the word expert. What's the word? You gotta be perceived as an expert. You got 4 seconds to be perceived sharp, on the ball, enthusiastic, it must be good. Nothing sells like enthusiasm. And don't say, oh, people, I'm not talking about, oh my God, I'm not that enthusiastic. I'm like, it's so great. No, I'm talking about bottled enthusiasm. Enthusiasm that's just below the surface. It's a certain way of talking with a bit of urgency in your voice that says, wow, that shit must be good. It's not yelling and flailing your arms about like a moron. So I don't mean that. Sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, an expert in your field. We want to do business with experts. You get hurt, you got to go to a doctor. Who do you want to go to? The guy who graduated yesterday from medical school, or the guy who's been doing it for 20 years? Which one? 20 years. Which one? An expert. Bingo. You go get a haircut before an important occasion. Who are you going to? The guy who just graduated from beauty school or the professional haircutter? Which one? The professional. Experts. Authority figures. It's a sad thing. Our parents, my mother, your mom, your dad, our parents told us, don't judge books by their covers. Who heard that? They did, and so do we. We do. Human beings judge books by their covers. We make snap decisions. We see someone, we size them up, we rip them apart, put them back together, and boom, either they're, on the ball and perceived the right way, an authority figure, an expert, or they're a dullard, like, Sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, an expert in your field. You got 4 seconds to do it. And how can you do it in 4 seconds? Well, it's not the words. I mean, think about it. What words could you really say in 4 seconds? Hey, John, listen, I'm sharp as a tack. They'd say, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's nuts. There are no words. There's no magic words. They were the right words to say but how you really allow that to come across. How that comes across is two ways. And the first is through something called tonality, your tonality. There are certain tones that we use. Now, in human communication, in matters of influence, there are 10 that we use again and again and again. And you watch me do it all night long, whether it's where I talk with certainty, or I talk with sincerity, or I say, well, it's a pretty reasonable thing to do in the reasonable man tone. It's all in certain tones, and when you use them at the right time, see, right now you use them by accident. You're like, when you talk, if you feel certain, you talk certain. You can actually use these tone on purpose, and you become incredibly persuasive just by that alone. Because when you use the right tonality, while you're speaking, and this is true of everybody, as I speak, you will narrate against me. You'll say, what the fuck is this guy? Is that true? And I agree. But if I speak without tonality, you'll start to narrate. If I use tonality, you'll zero in and say, what does he really mean by that? You start to hook into my tonality, and you give me control. It gives me control when I speak. If I spoke like this, you'd be like, oh my, you'd be out. You'd be talking in your own head. But when I put the tonality on, it forces you to unconsciously consider, what do I really mean? What's he really trying to say? We try to give meaning to the tonality. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes. It happens through tonality, and when you're in person, through body language. Certain ways we move our body, how we stand, how we shake hands, our eye contact. Not just how we move our body, but how we listen to other people. Bill Clinton, President Clinton, was the best. He would lie to us. We loved him anyway, because for that second when we saw him, he'd be like, I feel your pain. He was like great with getting into what's called what? Boom. Say the word. What's the word? Louder. What's the word? At the essence of all influence, you take control of the conversation, and then you must get into rapport. You must get into rapport with the person. And how do you do that? Well, there's two things that must come across. Let me tell you what they are. Rapport is based on two core elements. Number one, the prospect in his heart of hearts, unconsciously, he must be saying, you care. That you care about him. That there's something in your tone, an empathetic, sympathetic tone, your body language, your facial expressions, and your words, because let's talk about communication as a whole. There's three types. You have tonality, and you have body language, which by the way, watch I'll go over here. Let me just give you the division here. Tonality and body language make up about 90%. This is 45% tonality, 45% body language, and then 10% is the words. And there's different numbers based on which study you read, but they're all around the same. Tonality and body language is the bulk of communication. The words are easy. On a silver platter, you hand someone the words, they can memorize them. They're very simple language patterns. But what really influences, what people don't get, is that tonality and, see how I lowered my voice? It's important. This is really, tonality and body language. Look at my hands. The way it's ingrained in who I am at this point in my life. But when you just start doing this, what I do is that you make what's unconscious in you, as soon as it becomes conscious to you, you start to implement. And this is the unconscious part of the straight line. It's really, really powerful. So you have tonality, you have body language, and the words. And we hear about this thing about, charisma. Oh, Jordan's got charisma. He's got massive charisma. Oh, she doesn't. And people, it's like a whack, like, oh, I don't have charisma. That's a duck-like mentality. Charisma is an entirely learnable skill. You want to know what it is? How you do it? Charisma is made up of three things. Effective tonality. It's number one. 2, appropriate body language. Number 2. Number 3, not saying stupid shit. That's the third part, which could be the hardest part of all for a salesman, especially once they start getting further down the line, meaning as the sale goes on, which is why we do pay a lot of attention to the words that we say. We want to make sure that we understand what our language patterns are, how we accomplish things we need to accomplish in a sales or a negotiation. We don't want to say stupid things, right? Number 1, they must think we care. And we should care, by the way. because you know you're crazy if you don't want. You're not trying to hurt someone. Number two is I'm just like you. That on some level they just feel there's a commonality. I'm just like you. They feel a connection.
Okay, so actually what I teach today is from this guy.
Hey, Jordan Belfort.
If you have kalau you ada masa kan, you boleh pergi. If you understand English, you can actually go study this lah. Okay, Google dia, just study. But I think you will be very easy to understand because I already explained to you. Betul tak? Tadi itu video walaupun dalam bahasa English, but you understand right? Because why? I already explained to you. Okay, so everything I learned here, the thing I give you is actually very powerful. You might think Kelvin pun tak ada, what's this, dia pun tak ada. No, it's not. This is not my wisdom. Okay, my job is like a messiah. I bring the knowledge to you. I open the gate for you. I show you the door. I'm not the master. I show you the door. Correct or not?
Yes.
I tunjuk you. Because in the end, you are the one who are going to outside there, use your tonality to influence other people, to pursue people, to convince people, to let people buy into your idea. You are the one, okay? I'm not the master, okay? Jordan Belfort is the master. I'm showing you the door, okay? I understand, like I want to repeat this many times. I have seen that you might not use this technique 100%, and I know why. Because it's hard. It's susah, betul tak? Okay, but I guarantee you, if you can learn these things, it's very effective. This is the #1 bestseller in New York. If you understand what is the New York Times paper, you understand what is New York Times paper? In New York kita ada apa? New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street. How the Wall Street people sell things? By this book, this is the #1 books in Wall Street. Okay. Everyone Wall Street yang kerja saham, jual unit trust, jual insurance this is their Bible. Okay, orang yang jual insurance orang yang jual unit trust jual investment plan jual financial planning okay, is using this script Okay, in fact you can see the final words here. If you have this book, you can turn to the last page. Okay, you can see here. For example, the vast majority of the language pattern I've covered will be a perfect fit for salesperson in the industry like insurance, financial services, education, solar product, vitamins, network marketing, and pretty much every product or services where a salesman initiate the sales encounter. So this book is really for this industry. Okay? Everything I say is from this guy. I show you the door already. Okay, I hope that you can open the right door, master this skill. Okay? Okay, so I hope that after today classes, do you learn a lot?
Yes.
Do you learn a lot?
Yes.
Have I successfully shown you a powerful technique? I hope I have done it.
Yes.
I hope that I have done it because I'm not the master of it, but I hope I have done it. If you feel I have done my job, I actually very happy lah. If you feel that I have done my job, I am very happy. Okay, thank you Erica, everyone. Thank you class. Can you please tell your friends that this technique is quite powerful? Encourage them to come to the classes because I don't want them to miss these classes. Okay,
It's interesting.
interesting.